Yep,
right.
we're live.
We are live.
Oh, shit.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal?
Hey guys.
What's going on, my good people? Sorry we're starting a little late.
That's my fault. I hit traffic. I was being unprofessional.
Our fault. Tell me about it. All is well. Palm trees in the chat. Tam, how are you?
I'm cool. How are you guys?
Hungover.
Yes.
Hungover. Toe up from the flow up. But we have a special guest, Kyle Young. Hit that button for him.
Kyle, applause for Kyle.
What's the deal? How you doing, brother?
I'm good. So you got hungover. So whose night was worse? Your last night or my 2 nights ago? Who do you think had the worst?
Damn.
About the same.
About the same.
Yeah, like what you did the other night, I do that regularly. That's like my lifestyle. Crash outs, argument, hellish behavior, things like that. Yeah. Dark Rainbow. Come to the frame a little bit more, please.
All right, so I see why I'm here. now. You could relate, maybe.
Yeah, we're kindred spirits. Alcoholism intact. Cal, the alcoholic gremlin. That's what somebody said in the chat.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Hey, D-Reacts TV.
I'm sober today. Oh, shout out D-React.
This is an AA meeting.
Okay. Am I the counselor?
Yes.
Oh, shit. All right.
I'll keep it a buck. I'll be honest. I threw up in the car on my way over here.
Yeah.
I wasn't driving.
Thank you.
On the way over here, like to do this, right?
Yeah, I was totally honest.
Yeah.
But it was liquid. I drank a Sprite because my stomach was hurting, and I just threw up the Sprite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's like acid reflux or something.
I do have acid reflux. That's what that was. I had heartburn. So, yeah. I feel better now. I'm not a sloppy drunk. I pulled it together, changed my clothes, and got back into work mode. Tam could barely tell. So, there's that.
All right, so you get it. No judgment.
I want to know what pushes you guys to drink, knowing that past that certain drink, who knows if it's the fifth one or if it's the fourth one, what pushes you past that point, knowing that you've already survived the effects of your unhinged self, the Jekyll to your Hyde, if you will?
I think once you decide to have that first drink, just all your judgment is just completely compromised. Okay. So it's like a regular person, if they weren't drunk, they'd be, okay, this is 5 drinks, but to somebody drunk, 5 drinks is like 2 drinks.
Yeah,
right? You know
they say that at AA, 1 drink is never enough and 1,000. 1 drink is too much and 1,000 is never enough.
And you get better at drinking the more you get drunk. So it's like it tastes better. Like beer tastes like water. It's just easier to drink. So it's perpetually worse. Go ahead.
For me, I'm thinking the weight is gonna counter it and balance it out. So I'm thinking I'm of a certain weight on paper, so not in the flesh. So I'm thinking that, like, I can have more drinks than a skinny person. You know what I'm saying? So if a skinny person can have 3, I can have 5 or 6. And we should be the same amount of drunk. But it doesn't always work like that.
Nah, it really doesn't. No, there's some skinny people that can drink and then,
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what comes with being petite. Like, things like that happen to us. But, yeah, careful, Kyle. Dejon got a mean squad. Well, Kyle is a friend today. Be respectful, you guys.
Yeah.
What else we got in the chat? I can't wait to get this HDMI set up so we can look at our TV again. All right, we're going to get to Kyle's crash out, but we got some warm-up topics. Let me pull up the topics. All right, Donell Jones versus Joe. Did anybody catch that?
I told you guys that Joe would win.
You did say that.
I don't know what you guys been listening to in your mom's car or with your aunties in them when they're drinking at the house in the backyard, but Donell Jones didn't have shit for Joe. He can't even sing as good as Joe. So the fact that y'all thought he would win is golden age thinking. Just because you like Where I Want to Be, that's stupid. And I'm glad, Joe. I forgot about I Want to Be Your Lover. Joe brought out G-Unit.
Yes. He did.
It's hits.
50 Cent. Did you watch the Verzuz, Kyle?
I didn't catch that Verzuz, but if I had to pick, I would have definitely said Joe, just simply the hits. Stutter alone.
Exactly.
Like,
the people didn't even know Stutter.
I picked Donell. It was a good Verzuz. Joe definitely did his thing. Let's check out some clips. Estelle was the host. They said Donell Jones had on a girdle.
Oh my God.
Both brothers are good. I don't feel like Donell sounded as bad as people are trying to make it seem. It's the Kane.
They both dress like fake pimps.
So yeah, the Verzuz was dope. I watched it while I was washing clothes.
Okay.
I love when obviously he performed "You Know What's Up," Where I Want to Be when he did "In the Hood." That's one of my favorite Donell Jones songs. But yeah, Joe was whooping him when he played the "Still Not a Player" record. When he played the song he wrote for Case, "I'm Missing You."
He wrote. I didn't know Joe wrote that.
Yeah, he
Wow.
wrote that, so he got to perform that.
Don't he do like the power theme?
He did the Power theme song with 50.
He performed it?
Yeah, he brought out 50 to
Damn.
perform that and the
Damn.
other song.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just classic. Joe definitely won that. What other R&B verses do we need to see?
We still need to see what they said Jagged Edge Jodeci.
No. Jagged Edge 112 makes more sense.
Jodeci 112.
No, Jodeci and Boys and Men.
Oh, you really
Jagged
want that?
Edge 112.
You really want the
Hey, I
streets
can see
versus
either one. I can see
the...
either one.
Yeah.
I'm from Hartford. Jagged Edge is from Hartford, Connecticut too. So
Okay.
I have a
Really?
special thing for Jagged Edge. Brandon and Brian Casey. Yep.
I thought they were from Atlanta.
Yeah, they grew up in Hartford as kids, and then when they got famous, they moved to Atlanta with like
Okay, that makes
yeah,
sense.
Okay. I did not know that.
that whole thing.
Yeah, then I want to see I still want to see Mary versus Mariah.
Why would you set up Mary like that?
That's crazy.
How?
Mary versus Mariah?
Nah, we're talking like multi-platinum. I mean, they both do, but like in a different way. Triple platinum.
Mariah's
versus,
number
like,
one's on the pop charts. Mary's number one's on R&B charts.
I don't think that's compatible.
I think that's very compatible. One sings soul over hip hop beats. Mariah sings pop over hip hop beats. So it's like hip hop soul versus hip hop and pop. Like
Mariah Carey gonna deep fry Auntie Mary.
I don't think
Yeah,
so. I
it's-
think Mary got album cuts that women cry to, and people say you saved my life. Like if Mary performs "I'm Going Down" or "Be Happy" or "You're My Everything," those are points.
You know that this is gonna be like a sad bitch demographic for Mary J. Blige. It's gonna be like, I don't want to shade my family members. It's gonna be all my aunties that's old, divorced, baby daddy issues.
Yeah.
Them versus America, which all love Mariah Carey. It's gonna be the hood, a little apartment building versus America.
It's not
Mariah
like
Carey's
you
the
can
fucking
vote.
queen of Christmas.
Yeah, I was gonna say she has the biggest Christmas song of all time. She got Disney songs. She got songs with Boys to Men. She got
She got songs with every
everybody.
hit maker.
I mean, you
So
know.
who do you put against Mariah Carey?
Beyonce, somebody big, even somebody bigger
Like
than Beyonce. Mary,
Whitney
Whitney Houston done
yeah,
died on us,
yeah.
but that's who we needed.
Shout out to Ray J. But all right, I guess I'm too hungover to argue.
We'll still watch it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe
I
Mary
think-
J.
I
Blige
think
versus
Mary
like
put a beat
Ashanti or
together.
something. Is that
Yes,
crazy?
Mary Ashanti. There
You got Mary fucked up.
I know it's
That's
not
one of her
fair. That's how I
daughters.
feel about the Mariah thing, though. It's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, like,
They're peers. They came out a year or two apart.
but they're not peers. Nobody thinks of Mariah and Mary as peers.
They see each other as peers. They both made their comebacks around the same time too when they fell off. Everything in the 2000s. Breakthrough and The Emancipation of Mimi are parallels. She had We Belong Together. And Mary had Be Without You. Both had big ballads.
I feel like that's the only area that they could compete with.
Who would Beyonce go against in the
She got-
real
They say
world?
Janet Jackson.
That's stupid. All Janet Jackson gonna do is get up there and whisper and pop lock. It's not gonna be compatible with
Yeah,
Beyonce.
it's not the same. That's not the same. Beyonce is like, I don't even know. The vocals plus the dancing,
Exactly.
that combination is like.
Exactly.
There's people though, like
Alicia Keys.
Versus who?
Beyonce.
you might have to do Rihanna versus
Yeah,
Beyonce.
mercy.
But
Oh,
it's still be
Rihanna
kinda-
versus
yeah.
Beyonce would be good.
I guess so. Pop on pop.
Rihanna versus Beyonce would be good.
Yeah, that would be good.
That's a good one. All right. Is California the funnest state? We're still doing our warm up, you guys.
The funnest state versus like what?
Other states.
I don't think so because it's too expensive out here to turn up. In the other places, you could have a $100 bill and a rental car, and you could live like a rapper for the
So
weekend.
it says California has officially been ranked the #1 most fun state in America, leading the nation for entertainment, recreation, and nightlife.
Ooh.
If California is the #1, which state deserves the top spot? Nightlife is crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say our nightlife died.
Our clubs close really early, at like
Yeah.
1:30. Can't even buy a bottle after 2 out here. Like, you gotta find a little after hours. Those are janky.
They talked about changing that law to try to get some of the nightlife back, but they haven't yet.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely not what it was, but I think the second would be maybe New York. like, because we're talking about the overall state. I
Yeah.
think California overall, you could ski, you could surf.
Oh, the
you can-
activities.
yeah,
Oh, okay,
activities.
Yeah, I think that's what they mean by
Okay,
recreation.
gotta be that.
Like you can't surf, ski, all that stuff damn near the same day. I mean, obviously Florida.
Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, Florida's a place to turn up, and then I'm hearing such great things about Houston.
Yep, Texas.
And Texas. But okay, California got to win. I'll take it. What's next? These topics will stay up. Oh, have you guys heard about the young man who got killed allegedly over wearing the Astros hat?
Yes.
Lee Hart or something like that.
He was a young sports player. I was seeing a lot of people on Twitter with commentary saying that the hat wasn't necessarily the reason. That's just a narrative people are going with. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure. But it says 19-year-old high school football star William Leapart was shot and killed in L.A. over a hat he was wearing. He was allegedly wearing an Astros hat in Compton.
Yeah.
So because he was wearing a Hoover's hat in Compton, I don't know. But yeah, this is terrible.
Very sad.
But you know, that's what they say. That's LA culture. Gangbanging is LA culture. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak to it, that's what they say. It's LA culture. It's LA culture. But it's like that culture has like some really tough downsides, some really bad cons.
Is there a backstory on it? Do they know like why would you think he's wearing that hat? Like, wouldn't it be known? Like, it's not the state you're in, so you got to kind of go out of your way to wear that hat.
I agree with that.
Unless you really like it. But,
Yeah,
or
I
it's
agree with that for
really
What if
sure.
you're an Astros fan?
But I feel like somebody would
Crazy
tell you
time
by
for
a
that.
certain point. Yeah, like
That's ignorant. That's ignorant nigga monkey shit to me. Like, oh, I can't wear this sports team hat without getting killed, but a white guy can wear whatever hat
I
he
don't
wants to wear.
I don't disagree
That's
with you, but
stupid.
where are we at? You said that's ignorant, nigga.
Monkey.
I don't want to use the monkey thing, but you did it already. So when we're in the jungle, are we playing by the civilization rules or are we playing by the jungle rules? The monkey's making the rules over here, right? And you know the monkeys don't like that shit. So why would you provoke the animals?
But how do we know that he knew that it was a no-go to wear that?
Is he from here?
It says Tustin High School. There ain't no Tustin High School out here.
Tustin, yeah, I'm not sure where he's from. I don't even want to say that that's the reason why he lost his life. I would hope that it was something else, a stray bullet, this, that.
So it says deputies responded to a vehicle that had crashed into a utility pole and found Leapart inside with a gunshot wound to the head. He was pronounced dead at the scene. So the car he was in got shot up.
Okay, the car he was in got shot up. That is
my
very
God,
sad.
That is crazy. Well, prayers and thoughts, rest in peace. It's no solution for this type of stuff, though.
No.
So the rhetoric, the conversation that I was seeing a lot on Twitter is like, Black America hates Black LA natives. They feel like we're like the weakest link. And I saw tweets that were saying like, everything wrong with the Black community stems from Los Angeles.
Gang banging.
Yeah, they really hate us. That's what I'm saying. The conversation I'm saying, they hate our music, they hate our gang banging, even though they adopt in other regions, like they start gang banging in other regions, but then that would still be our fault.
Yep.
Because we started it and we took the drugs and gang banging shit out there and set up shop. So, yuck. I hate to see it.
Hate to see it, but also that's more to your point about the music, and we always talk about that here. Anytime we try to divorce LA and California specifically, if we don't want to just do city politics, from the old tire, lowrider, gangbang, dicky suit, khaki suit, this, that, people get out of their body. They want to scream and yell that that's our culture. And if this is the result of our culture, shit like this happens so regularly. And if you guys are a little bit older, I was in high school and from 2005 to 2009, young people used to get killed all the time for things like that. Stupid shit. So you could have killed some of our best and brightest because your politics are like tribalism and just bullshit. But then when we try to stop it, if we try to change the narrative, we should get on some young fly shit. We should be more like Tyler, more like Vince, more like anything else.
Right.
Y'all get mad. Y'all say Tyler don't even sound like LA because he ain't killing nobody on the track.
That's what they want to hear. Somebody said that Tustin High School is in Orange County. And then we also got a $2 super chat from Benji Ocho. He says, shout out Kyle.
Shout out to Kyle.
Shout out Benji Ocho.
Church.
Oh, church. That point and shoot shit. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you love point and shoot, but.
What's your, point and shoot?
Yeah.
Of course I fuck with the shit.
Yeah.
What's your emoji?
Yeah, Kyle, what's your
Kyle,
official
what's
emoji?
Oh, t-shirt. T-shirts in the chat.
T-shirts in the chat. Why t-shirt?
Because I always wear like a custom shirt to No Jumper.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
You pulled up to the competition in a custom made.
It was a shirt of like Adam as like a kid on it.
As a child, as a young demon.
So I was just trying to have a different shirt every time, and then one time I showed up and I didn't have something on the back of the shirt, and they were like, "Wait, what's?"
Oh, Awful Lot of Dragonites.
Oh, that's the
I
most.
saw that
That was the
clip.
most current one. Yeah.
What was up with that? Because I'm like, is this Dragonite Crip?
All right, so there's Dragonite Crip, who he's Chatter and No Jumper.
Yes.
Been there for years. You probably know, of course.
And then he got a bunch of sons now. It's Dragonite Hoover,
People
Dragonite.
just change their name. And so it's kind of gotten out of hand. Now there's ones that are ops that are Dragonite, so they might have the same name, but they might be talking shit going against him or whatever. So it's kind of this.
They're riding his fan wave.
Yeah, it's turning into
It's
something
definitely mental illness. You know you're fanned out when you're a fan of a fan. When you're trying to cosplay a super fan of No Jumper.
Somebody in the chat, what kind of things will he comment in the chat that makes him so infamous?
He just makes people laugh. I think they just pay attention because he's modded on No Jumper. So
Yeah,
his name
and he sends
stands
a lot
out.
of super chats.
He sends a lot of super
Dragonite
chats.
Crip was the first member on Welcome to Tam. Shout out to Dragonite Crip.
Shout out to Dragonite Crip and his minions. All right, can we wrap off this shirt, Tam?
Let's
please?
go.
All right, so you can win a Donell Shockaware collab tee if you super chat $5 or more. The prompt today is going to be, let's know what high school you went to. Tell us the high school you went to. Shout out your high school and send $5 or more, and you can win a Donell t-shirt.
Let's go.
All right, let's start the show. You're watching the Donell podcast. I'm your host, Dejon Paul from the LA Rap Report Card, My Cineo Complex, Source Magazine, LA Times, all those dope platforms. I'm joined by the lovely
Tam.
and we have a very special guest in the building, Kyle Young. Make some noise.
What up, chat? What up, chat?
Hit that button. All right, you're watching the Donell podcast. Let's get started. So first off, Tam. I was delighted to get a DM yesterday from Joe Moses.
Okay.
He said that he wanted to sit down with me because I am being too negative and hard on the LA rappers. He feels I should be more positive. He said I started out being way more positive and he doesn't know what's going on with me because all I've been doing is bashing LA rappers and he wants to sit down. I responded by saying I've never seen you reach out when I'm doing my LA freshman covers or when I'm promoting these artists. We just did a Donell live show on Saturday, June 20th. 310 Baby, Compton AV, Smoney, Mark Lux, all these up and coming LA rappers. No notable names popped out as far as bigger artists. Somebody reposted the flyer, left a fire emoji in the flyer. So basically our conversation went like that. He was like, well, let's have this conversation on camera because he feels like people are misunderstanding me because he says from his angle, I hate LA and I hate the West Coast. And I'm like, if I hated LA and I hate the West Coast, why would I do a freshman cover every year? Why would I be throwing these events? Why would I be posting all these LA rappers for free? X, Y, Z. So we're going to sit down and have this conversation. Hopefully next week I'll bring him up here and we can have this conversation. What's your take on him reaching out though?
I guess it's cool that he's reaching out, but also to your point about, I feel like it's mostly because we reviewed that LA song and we didn't like it.
I'm from LA.
Yeah.
I'm from LA when we really gangbang. Like you guys are 50.
It was terrible. And that's not shade to them. I would have said it's terrible if anybody put it out. So I feel like that's what prompted this reach out because to your point, they never reach out when there's anything positive. Even you platform basically unknown artists on your Instagram every single day. That gets no attention. But as soon as you say something salacious or as soon as you criticize somebody, it's like, no. You can't do that. Right. That was one of the whole reasons why I even brought the idea to you of having a live show because it's like, okay, we do a lot of criticism on the podcast, but you do have the LA freshman cover, and that's where the idea came from. I was like, we couldn't do a show with all these people, and you were like, we don't know if it will sell. We don't know if these people could bring anybody out.
I was right.
You were definitely right, but we still did it. But it's like those things. Yeah, Joe Moses, you could have popped out Digital 1-2 on the stage, promoted on your page, brought your crowd. You sell out the Nova all the time. Like you could have helped us with that event. Any of your friends, RJ, anybody could do something to make it a more symbiotic relationship. But it just seems like you guys want praise.
And no criticism.
Like and then even if we praise you, you're not going to interact with the praise anyway.
They don't interact. If you say you like something, they don't engage with it. You say you don't like something, they engage with it. So. And I told him, it's like, I have to be real. I have to be honest. I don't have to be positive. I have to be honest. That's my job, is to be honest about the music. Journal how I feel about the music. Cal, what's your take on Joe Moses reaching out to me, telling me to be more positive towards LA rappers?
I would say, are you judging it based on the whole music industry, so you're keeping everything to a high standard?
Yes.
So I think that's what maybe people aren't. Maybe people think it's a competition. Maybe there's not always an A. Is there always an A?
Like
Right.
excluding Tyler, Doja, no.
Right. So maybe.
So yeah, there is always a. There are LA rappers that are successful, are doing well. They just don't make gangbang and TikTok music. They make actual art.
So is it an A for LA or is it an A for the industry?
What do you mean?
Like-
Oh yeah, I think it's industry wide. He's saying when you're grading them, are you grading them on a curve for LA, like you only grading them against each other, or are we doing industry wide grades?
I'm grading them just like when I grade the Atlanta rappers.
Yes,
I do my
it's
Atlanta rapper
industry-wide.
card, Detroit, Chicago, every other city is industry wide because you guys have the same 24 hours as in any other artist from any region. In fact, you guys should be doing better because there's more recording studios in Los Angeles than probably anywhere else. There's more platforms and you feel me, like
More
media
avenues to
and-
advertise yourself.
Than somebody coming from like the Midwest or something like that, and yet they can still make more noise than you because they apply more pressure. So
Yeah, so I mean, I guess that's a good way to think about it. But like, if somebody in a different state heard this, would they fuck with it? And if the answer is they no, because they may not understand it, because maybe it's too niche. Maybe there's something about these other records that make it cut through, so that we're hearing them out here. So I think that's a good way to judge it. Is forcing people to really step their game up. So it's like, are you really doing it though? You know, is it good for us or is it good for everybody? Or
yeah, I don't understand how a record like I'm from LA, where we really gangbang, is gonna transcend past California.
Not even California. The other people in other cities of California don't want to hear that either.
Yeah, like it's just stupid. It's really stupid.
Nobody in San Diego wants to play that in their car.
Let's see. I think where did I put his post? So here he goes. So Joe Post, he said, had a great convo with Dejon Paul. It's time for us to come together and get on one page. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this conversation. The other LA rap news, Compton AV went to the corner store and performed his diss record towards me.
Yes.
Let's check that out.
We just having fun. Dear Summer 26, this one is gonna be lit. I'm thankful for the fans and all the money I'ma get. I'm grateful for the shows and all the ones that play my shit. But somebody tell Fat Boy, fuck you with that list. Cause no matter how you put it, I'm a grade A nigga. I made it from the bottom to the main stage, nigga. I put my life in this shit on Jesus Christ. Pull your camera bones out. I love when I see the lights like, hey, let me find my shit right quick. Me, Nick, Kenny ain't too many like this. Who else got the city litty like this? Rap dead, cause you niggas don't cover the right shit type shit. You don't
Nah.
care if it's capital one, cause you niggas don't talk shit about my podcast niggas be lying, we know the truth. You ever try to pity to a rap bitch? You ever hit the ops and up the stats? You ever put your niggas on your back? You ever put the city on the map? I did everything I said I would. I'm the voice of every trench, every neighborhood. The streets love it, they know that I want it in, but I know that the ops are sick cause they see that I want it again. I'm a trophy. Don't stare and don't approach me. Podium slide through the city on my lonely. I know I'm supposed to be somewhere out of reach, but I'm from Compton. They can't take the ghetto out of me. I'm a legend. The nerve of niggas to count.
We're just gonna stop that right
We're going to have to
there.
erase that in post. So I hope you listened live on the stream because on the rewatch, it will not be available.
What would you guys take on that diss record before we get to the AI visual in the back?
Kyle.
I felt like it could have been more direct. If you're gonna diss, might as well go all the way at it. You know, unless he's trying to maintain some sort of, maybe it could work out later.
Possibly. I'm not too offended by this record.
You know,
I
I didn't
didn't
hear
sound-
your name. Only thing I heard was like grade A, so I was like, okay, I see the connection. Obviously, the picture in the background. How did it sound? It sounded professionally recorded.
Okay.
Ah,
Respect. Tam, what's your take?
mid. At best. I feel like that's crazy. This all started because he put himself in a high bracket
Called himself a legend.
with Nipsey and
Me, Nip, Kenny, ain't too many like this. Like,
Yeah,
you're not
that's-
in the conversation with Nipsey.
that's
and
pretty
Kendrick.
crazy. He did. I commented on this because I knew you would love the AI visual in the back because it's only promotion for you. This is free promo for Dejon. He didn't have to do a thing for it. You put him in your song. You went out of your way. You used a bunch of water, probably in a poor town in America, to make that AI video. And you promoted him on the corner store, one of the biggest platforms we have out here. Because you don't like him, this is more what we're talking about. You guys are watering the wrong things. You worry about the wrong things. You could have made that intro better. But you wasted on a diss on Dejon, and he likes it. He's enjoying it. I said in the comments, I can't wait to talk to you about this. He put the eyes and the popcorn emoji. Compton AV.
Oh.
So you guys are in a mutual promo situation now, and that's why I've asked Dejon.
Is this his rollout? His
Many
rollout
times.
is this and Dejon Paul? That's
I've
gonna help
told
sell
you this.
records?
I've told you this so many times. These artists don't have no promotion plan, perhaps not a promotion budget either, but going at it with you, arguing with you, it gets the people going. It gets them at least in the algorithm, where otherwise it will fall flat and it would be ignored because it's not a hit.
Do you rap?
I've dropped diss records before. I've dropped
just
two diss
saying,
records
like,
before.
might-
That's the only
might-
time I
might could
rap.
get 'em.
That's the only time I rap is when I diss people. That's my alter ego, Dark Rainbow.
That's hard.
The record is whatever. I said that when it first dropped 2 weeks ago. I also posted this song 2 weeks ago. You guys said it was trash. Then once he drops it with this visual, now everybody's in the comments, oh, this is hard, this is hard. He cooked you, da 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 da. And it's like, oh, you guys don't care about the record. You care about the AI visual in the back. You just want to see someone clowning me. It's like a humiliation ritual. It's like you just don't like me personally. So you want to see somebody disrespect me. But you don't like the record because when I posted the record, you guys voted that it was trash. So there's that. The Me Nip Kenny bar disqualifies the record. Delusions. The I'm a Legend bar disqualified. Delusional. Delusions of Grandeur. And like most of his songs, he just raps boring to me. Like he just has like there's nothing special about his voice and tonality. It's just like a basic MC flow, like just a deep baritone voice. Nothing unusual or interesting about it. Like he just falls flat to me. You know, I don't think he's like a bad rapper. I just don't think he's like a great rapper, which is why he has a C- on the report card. I feel like that's fair. A lot of people say he deserves a D or an F. But I don't think he's trash. I really don't think he's trash. I just think he's blah. He's mid. Like, it's just constantly there, like I hit a plateau. But it is what it is. Shout out to Compton AV. I should be seeing him today. I'm hosting August Fest. It goes on all night. Compton AV, Joe Moses, RJ, Chef Boy, Casey Veggies, a bunch of different LA artists if you guys want to pop out. If you have tickets, of course. All right, Tam, before we interview Cal and talk about this game documentary project, we need to react to your favorite Crack Baby.
Oh my goodness.
So on Wednesday, we played that Your Mama's on Crack Rock songs for one of our ops. One of my ops. And Tam decided to do a little dance to it. And so now she somehow, some way is being mentioned by Crack Baby Keem from the Apollo podcast. Let's check it out.
Which is dumb because I apologized immediately after the body roll. I knew it was wrong. I said sorry.
I feel bad for your co-host. That's what I feel bad for. She don't even understand what she got going on. And I believe she has much more potential than you. She's much more well versed, even though she be on the bullshit. And it seems like she knows. It's like she damn near co-signing. Like I said, I watch giggles and all that. Like shit don't be funny about certain things, especially as a woman.
To you,
she can talk about like what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I see what he was trying to do. He was trying to make her bad, and I'm like, if she want to like engage and do that type of like bullshit, I don't want to engage with you. I don't want to have no back and forth with you, black woman. You good, like for real. Don't let him trick you into that part of the game. He even taking your narrative, because when you say it, when you try to do whatever you say, he want to go throw bullshit on top of your narrative, because you know why? He wants you embedded. Misery loves company. He wants you embedded in his pile of shit as a sheep family you sit next to. It's going to fall out. It's going to burst. You're trying to let it go.
He loves an analogy.
He loves a riddle, a proverb. His mother's crack cocaine infested breast milk as an infant, things like that. But
what's the context? What's the quick
Fab.
recap on that? What's the
we used to work at Fig Muni together. He got fired. I quit. But nonetheless, he's a part of TDE.
No, I know Keem. I'm just saying what happened with you just now. I mean, I know you guys been going back and forth, but what's the whole connection with the?
Oh, because last week, Dejon played Your Mama's on Crack Rock, and some type of response to Keem. You know, they have a constant. It's like a bickering. So we played the song, but he played it like 3 times. I'm in here off the Cutwater. 3rd time, I danced a little bit. Your mama's on crack rock.
Oh, okay.
It was like, and I was dressed for a
dragged it a
date.
little too much,
Like I was
yeah.
feeling the vibe. And then immediately after I said, I'm sorry. Because I did see myself on this camera dancing, Keem. I don't endorse it. I don't want any type of smoke. I would never cook crack for somebody's mom, whether or not they were an addict. Because why?
I don't know if I could diss a girl, though. I don't know if I could... I don't know if I'd make a statement about a girl.
But it's like, I don't have beef with Keem. The only reason why I know about this person, and this is because it's beef with Dejon. I never heard of these people. I didn't only know Macwell because he dissed Nicki Minaj. I thought it was funny. I keep saying this. I'm not on the boy side of the internet. I'm on the girl side of the internet. So I'm finding out about you guys through all of this bad shit.
Do you think that I'm trying to get you to beef with Keem? Like I'm sitting back intentionally trying. I want you to beef with Keem.
No, I think you're in a beef with Keem, ongoing. It's like Narnia at this point, the tale that never ends. And I just so happen to sit here, so sometimes I might laugh. The shit is funny. When Smack was beefing with me and calling me names, did any of you guys come to my aid? No. All I remember was Munchie B. So don't try to act like all of you niggas are Martin Luther King or something. You're trying to protect Rosa Parks. Like, it's not what happened. It's not what happened. Am I gonna laugh at some funny shit sometimes? Yeah, because I know you guys would laugh too. When T-Rail and whoever else was going through my Instagram scroll and said I was trying to fuck Chet the Builder, we're all in his comments like, that's wrong, that's a black queen, you need to stop her. No. So sometimes you may catch a stray or whatever. I might be here, I might be laughing, I might be smiling, I might be whatever. Did I say anything about you? No, Keem, because I don't know you at all. I'm not even familiar with your content. Only content I ever see of you is these clips when you're beefing with Dejon. So I have no reason to beef with you. I did not know about any of this, even that how he's referring to you, your children, your mom, all that. I found out about that here. And I feel that there will be no benefit of me beefing with you guys because, one, who's going to pay me for that? Y'all know I care about what the checks say free and Hefe. Second, if y'all never made it to the girl side of the internet where I am, it's the way I beef with y'all. My followers not even gonna know. I'm just gonna be deeper in the nigga chilling circuit side of the internet, and I don't want to be over there. I'm trying to fight my way out. Goddamn. I don't want to beef with you guys.
Nah, people get...
Make sure Macwell send us that free shit.
People get in trouble for laughing now on camera. That's the thing. The reaction will get you.
He said, I see
pressed.
some giggles. Like, damn, a bitch can't even giggle.
Giggle.
That was involuntary. That's crazy. Yeah, that's
It
wild.
was funny. I could shoot. The song was funny.
Oh my God. And aren't your friends over there side giggling, hee hee ha ha, when you're dissing Dejon, when you're saying gay, when you're saying this, slurs, this, that, all the mean shit y'all be calling him? Weren't you guys laughing together in a group? So sometimes shit might get laughed at. This is y'all want to play these playground ass games. Now this is playground politics. A passerby might hear yo mama joke, start laughing at it. You gonna beef with them too?
We wouldn't know about. I couldn't make crackhead, crack baby jokes if he never got on the internet and told us that his mom and dad smoked crack in front of him. He should have kept that to himself. I would have took that to the grave. Why are you on here telling all your family's personal business? We should not know that. You should be ashamed. That's something that you should have kept to yourself. And when you revealed that your mother and father used to smoke crack in front of you as a child, and that you had to wear dirty school clothes, you always felt dirty and ashamed because you guys didn't have food or couldn't have nice shoes and had to borrow and beg and stuff. When you revealed that, T-Rail laughed in your face and called you a crack baby. So you should be used to people disrespecting you for that. You should have never told that. You can't expect me to respect you if you reveal something as personal as that. Something that's embarrassing to that. It's embarrassing. I would have if my parents were crackheads, I would have took that to the grave. Would you have got on the internet and revealed that, Tam, if that was the case?
No. I would try to delete those memories from my head. I would be seeking out a good therapist.
Yeah, why are you telling us that your parents smoked crack in front of you?
Telling the internet. Fuck telling me and you. You told the internet.
Told the internet that, and then want to make gay jokes about me, and you think I'm not going to weaponize that and make jokes about your parents smoking crack in front of you? That's stupid. That's just plain old stupid. Tam has never said anything negative about Keem on or off camera. I think he's just deflecting. I think that song really got to me. Music is powerful. I've never seen him worked up or angry like this. I think that song really, really got to him, really hit a nerve because he felt like that little girl in the middle. And in fact, I wouldn't mind playing it again.
So this is a situation like with JT and Cardi where they was already beefing, but then JT fucked around and told us that her mom was on drugs and left her with her daddy. So then Cardi and her diss back said, "Mama didn't want you Brenda's baby ass bitch." It was like, damn, you shouldn't have told us that, JT. Should have kept that off the record, off the internet.
Kept it to
Because you got
yourself.
enemies out there that's gonna weaponize that information.
Nah, for real. There's a fine line between being vulnerable, so you're relatable, and just like oversharing, saying too much, and that people will use anything.
And this is more evidence in the file that I got going of T-Rail being a horrible friend to y'all. Because he called you a crack baby?
Called him a crack baby to his face. Sat there and called him
And
crack
laughed
baby
at you.
to his face.
Do you feel it's different if people are close versus like you might not be close or have some tension, or you think it's all bets are off no matter what?
As far as me,
Like, do you, like with your certain friends, you probably allow certain more things to come.
oh yeah, I didn't know him. I've only met him one time. I went on that Apollo, I got interviewed, had a good time. Then the next week he was making gay jokes about me on the show when I wasn't there.
I feel
And
that.
since he works at TD, I responded. I said, "Well, Isaiah Rashad sucks dick on camera." So,
I remember this, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is gay people cool or gay people not? Nonetheless, this has been going on for 2 years. You haven't done anything about it. But besides cry and whine like a bitch, I'm not gonna stop until you do something about it because I'm retarded. So there's that. I think the main thing here, before we move on, the main thing is Keem is not taking accountability. Now he's trying to blame Tam and drag Tam into it. You need to take accountability. You started an issue with a gay nigga. This is what happens when you start issues with gay niggas. Straight men should not be picking on or trying to bully or have issues, have beef with gay niggas. Stay in your lane. Go beef with a straight nigga. Big Deal sat in your face and asked you for a fade. You turned it down. Viral Way, Mr. Viral, a Crip, put his hands on you. He literally put his fist on your face on camera and you laughed it off. Like, go get it the lokes. Like, when these straight men are approaching you violently and disrespectfully, you mute up. You get real quiet. But then when it comes to the gay nigga, it's like, oh, you thought you was gonna bully me. You thought you was gonna make gay jokes about me, say, oh, he be wearing dresses, he flirt with her, he try to fuck T-Rail, he a F word, he a mookie this.
They said the F word?
Yes, he's called me that. So I'm not never gonna feel bad about talking about somebody's kids, mom or dad after they call me the F word. Once you call me the F word, I no longer have to respect you or anything you're about. So where is the accountability? To me, it's feminine to not take accountability. Men, no offense. Men are known to be accountable, in my opinion. As a man, you should be like, damn, I fucked with the wrong person. I started an issue with the wrong person. And let me take accountability for that. And until he takes accountability for that, I don't think this dynamic is going to change. He's not willing to say, like, you know what, I should have never said those gay jokes about Dejon. Because I don't know him like that.
So the beef will be ongoing
that's
forever.
Because he's not man enough to say he shouldn't have said what he said.
But you and Smack squashed your beef because Smack bowed out gracefully and was like, he don't want no smoke, he don't want to fight, he don't want to.
Smack unfollowed the transgender person that he was following. So
He did. We didn't cover that on the show.
I went and searched. The Japanese Bugatti, her Instagram. Smack not following anymore.
Okay. So off camera, outside the beef, he unfollowed so that y'all.
I
cool.
didn't like that Smack was making gay jokes about me, but then when I look on Instagram, he's following and liking the trainee's pictures. He unfollowed the trainee. Beef is over.
Okay.
All right.
Like that.
Last point.
What would Keem have to do for this beef to be over?
Admit that he shouldn't be making gay jokes about people. Just like, if there's nothing wrong with you being a crack baby, if there's nothing wrong with your parents smoking crack, then there's nothing wrong with me being gay. Everybody is different. Everybody have different lifestyles. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's the hypocrisy for me. It's the fact that you come from a crack cocaine ridden womb, and you are proud about that, but you want me to be ashamed of being gay. You get what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck are we talking about here? You're not perfect. Your family's not perfect. I'm me. I make the decisions I make. I live the lifestyle I want to live. Don't be homophobic and you're a crack baby. I don't. Is it not hypocritical? Is that not hypocritical to be a homophobic crack baby?
Dejon, I think people would say
it's
apples
kinda-
and oranges.
Exactly, apples and oranges. But I have a question though, Dejon. Would you say that? Do you ever start it?
Have I ever started a problem with someone?
Yeah, sure. All right.
Outside of giving like somebody an F, no. I go out of my way. I keep my brain running 1,000,000 miles an hour to make sure that I don't start issues with people. We can go back through any beef, and I've challenged this. My former co-host, I said, I will pay you $1,000 if you can go back the history of Dejon Paul and find a time where Dejon Paul started an issue with someone. I react.
Okay.
But I can't think of one beef I've had with anybody where I was the aggressor.
Okay.
People say something gay, a gay insult towards me, and I crash out.
All right. So now is this you don't start anything? So are you the type of person that's like, well, I just told the truth. So if you're getting mad, that's not my problem. Because some things could be, maybe you don't intend it that way, but it could still hurt somebody. For instance, you at No Jumper, what was it? You called them employees or whatever?
Yes.
I can't remember the exact context of that, but
Yeah.
I do remember that was the first time I saw you. So
Okay.
would you say that you started that?
No.
I know you won't, but.
No, I'll tell you why I didn't start that, and we can actually pull up the clip.
Mm-hmm.
I went up there to talk about the report card. T-Rail reached out to me to talk about the
Mm-hmm.
report card on No Jumper. They wanted to talk about my beef with LA radio figures like DJ Head at the time, DJ Charisma and I are cool now, whatnot. Fine, whatever. You're an interviewer, you can ask me whatever you want to ask me. However, if you're the interviewer, you should do your research. So basically, T-Rail said, why are you wasting your time beefing or worried about there being black people on LA radio? Fast forward, now they work at LA radio. Nonetheless, he's like, why are you focused on that? You should be focused on your own platform. Why don't you go do a podcast? You should start a podcast. That's when I said, so I haven't been doing a Day in the Lane podcast since 2020. I said, I didn't come here for corporate consulting from employees. To me, that's not me starting. That's you starting it. You're telling me not to speak up about there not being enough black people on LA radio, which years later you benefited from. Nonetheless, but you didn't even research your guests. You don't even know I have a podcast. You're interviewing me and you're telling me to go start a podcast. When I have a podcast, I dropped the report card on my podcast. I made the report card to talk about it on my podcast. I've interviewed notable LA rappers on my podcast before I ever sat on No Jumper. So you didn't even Google your guests. Just like when Reason was there and he couldn't name 5 Reason songs. Or just recently when there was an LA rapper on Back on Fig and they didn't even know his name. Did you see that clip?
Yeah, I did hear about that clip.
Right, they didn't even know his name. So he doesn't research his guests. That's why I refer to them as employees, which they weren't. One, that employees, to my knowledge, is not a slur. And
You did kind of use it condescendingly, though.
I didn't come here for corporate consulting from employees. To me, that's just a boundary. That means please stop trying to tell me how to run my business because clearly you don't even do research on guests. So
you
that
feel
would
like
be
they were
two
trying to-
fools talking about something that only pertains to one.
So you feel like he was trying to put you down in that moment, or you think it was just careless?
I think he was insulting me.
On purpose?
Yeah, I think the insult is, why are you focused on this? You should be focused on starting a podcast. Is that not disrespectful? Don't talk about what you're passionate about. Go do something that you've already doing.
You felt offended? Yeah, you felt offended.
Yeah.
I don't think it was, I mean, again, you might know more backstory. I think it's just more careless and maybe assuming that you don't because maybe he's not seeing it. But hey, you know it's your situation, so you know
No,
it.
but if you're, not to cut you off, but if you're interview, I don't understand. As someone who interviews people, I could in no way, shape, or form be interviewing a podcaster.
Right, you're right.
And not know that they're a podcaster. Because what else did I do? Like, I didn't have any other job.
That makes sense. That's one of your main things.
That is my main thing.
Yeah.
That, like, I'm so confused. So how can you tell you're interviewing a podcaster and you telling him he should, don't talk about what you talk about on your podcast.
I feel
Because mind you, that was one of the mainstay content on my podcast was like, we don't have enough black representation on LA radio. These are things I'm saying on my podcast. So don't talk about what I'm talking about on my podcast. You should go start a podcast. Are you a crack baby too? That's what I should have fucking asked them. Nonetheless, we have a second clip from Keem. He's saying I shouldn't grade rappers because I'm gay.
Here we go again.
He didn't say that.
Beef.
This is his how many times has he said
Reignited.
This is AI.
This is why I'm saying the beef can't end because you keep doing shit like this, Keem. I'm not picking sides, but just goddamn.
Kept highlighting people he felt was bad. And then want to put him on the front of his cover like he's a sicko. Come on the front of my cover, and then as soon as you get off the front of my cover, I'm going to still give you an FD. Nobody cares about your grade, bro. You didn't even live nothing of the lifestyle. A lot of the rappers, you didn't even live it. They trying to go get some pussy. You going to go get bent over, like, bro, go grade Saucy Santana for real, like, go. It's a whole other leap. Kept highlighting people.
What does who the rappers have sex with after they make that weak ass music that ends up fucked up grade on the report card have to do with said grade? Is the pussy not inspiring them enough? Is the pussy distracting them?
A lot of those rappers are getting in their car to go get some dick too. You just don't know about that. Let's start there. Let's not act like LA rap. It's no download LA rappers. Let's start there. You don't know what these guys are doing. More importantly, so that's like saying Isaiah Rashad shouldn't be a part of TDE because he's sucking dick on camera because he's doing gay shit. So again, is it okay to be gay or is it not okay to be gay? Because you're saying I shouldn't grade rappers unless they're gay. I should only grade gay rappers because I'm gay. So should Isaiah Rashad only collaborate with gay rappers? Is it gay when Kendrick or Schoolboy Q or Vince Staples or these rappers work with him? Is that gay? Is Isaiah Rashad sucking Kendrick Lamar's dick when they're in the studio making songs together? Or are they just two men making music? It's just an idiotic point. It's a hypocritical point. And then you talking about nobody cares about my report card, nobody cares about my grade. Well, I'm gonna listen to a Crack Baby, or am I gonna listen to The Game, who was just in my DMs yesterday asking me to grade his new album? Let's see. Should I listen to the Crack Baby or should I listen to The Game talking about album about to fuck niggas up? Really listen and do that shit you do after. You can help reset the coast. I'll be waiting on the review. This is after The Game. Follow me and reached out about reviewing his album. So nobody cares about my report card, but I have a multi-platinum legendary West Coast rapper in my DMs asking me to grade his album. Crack Baby Keem, The Game. Crack Baby Keem, The Game. I'm probably gonna go with what The Game has to say. There's a reason Snoop Dogg is going crazy in my comments. There's a reason Compton AV is dropping diss records over a C- and going up to AV's house to do the community podcast, ranting for 20 minutes about the grade I gave him, Joe Moses, RJ, Chef Boy, XYZ. There's a reason why artists are paying me to grade them. There's a reason why all these brands want their logo on their report card. So again, I don't care what a Crack Baby has to say about me doing what I want to do in my life. I'm chasing my dreams. I'm making them come to fruition. I'm sitting in my own office that I fund by grading music. Continue to be a Crack Baby. You know, this is why I don't feel. I just want you guys to see. This is why I don't feel bad. You guys be like, "Oh, don't you feel bad talking about him and his family?" Ooh. No, I don't. I sleep at night because look at what I'm dealing with. This is somebody that hates me simply off the fact that I'm gay. I didn't fuck his bitch. I don't owe him any money. We weren't like co-hosts to like we got on each other's nerves and grew a beef over being around each other too much. I've only met this person one time. So what could he possibly be beefing with me over? He doesn't like the fact that I'm gay. So why would I feel bad about disrespecting someone who's being homophobic towards me? Stop asking me, do I feel bad? Stop telling me I should feel bad. I don't. I'm going to continue to disrespect him because he has a problem with my sexuality. And I'm not going to stop being gay. And I'm definitely not going to stop grading music. The Game doesn't care that I'm gay. He's still in my DMs asking me to grade his album. So why the fuck would I care what he has to say? Dark Rainbow, we're out of here, man.
At this
Dark
point,
Rainbow!
if he stops completely, are you still going to take shots every time?
No, if I only respond.
You only
if
respond.
he doesn't say anything about me, I don't come here and put him on our topic board unless we're reacting to him being homophobic towards me.
But what if it's like the craziest clip of him, like the craziest shit that he's like, oh man, I wish that happened. Would you react to it on here? And would you drag it?
Was it pertinent to him being homophobic?
No, just
like,
some
I
other
responded
shit.
to when he was being homophobic towards House Phone earlier this year. Did you see that? When he was making fun of House Phone for being trans attracted. That didn't have nothing to do with me, but I responded because I'm like, again, your homie Isaiah Rashad at TDE, it has sex tapes with transgenders. A LA trainee named Queen is literally posting clips of her fucking Isaiah Rashad, like currently on her Twitter. So it's like, how can you get at House Phone about being trans attracted when your homie is trans attracted? That's like calling somebody a snitch, but you ride around with a snitch every day.
All right, so your answer is no. So if you see him getting chased by a dog down the street and it's the funniest clip of all time, you're not playing this on here? You're not making content?
The dog thing, yeah.
All right, that's all I want to know.
Yeah, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. If I saw a video of him getting embarrassed or something like that, is that what you're asking?
Yes, basically.
An embarrassing clip
I
of
didn't
him?
know.
Of course.
Of course.
I'm petty.
I'm petty.
Of course, I won't lie. But yeah, so we don't care what Keem has to say about me grading rappers. We're focused on what people like The Game has to say. Palm trees in the chat, man. Palm trees in the chat.
Shout out Keem, by the way, too. I mean, I know it's not
No
producer.
disrespect, but who is Keem again? That's Schoolboy Q's bag carrier, blunt roller, condom purchaser, things of that sort. Probably choose the condom when he's done. But all right, let's talk about the Game album. Did you guys listen to Documentary 3?
I did.
I listened to a little bit of it.
How did you feel about it?
I'm like, it's not terrible, but I did not get the sense of a hit. It just seems like a lot of album cuts from Game previous projects that got compiled on this one.
I was giving a compilation.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like And like I really do like all the features. Like he got the Draco feature, Keep the Truth Alive, all of that. Shout out to the Stinks. The Drake feature is kind of weird because it's like he's wobbling on whether he's beefing or not. So I don't know. Even listen to like I listened to it a couple of times and I'm like, are you mad or no? Like, you just want to be able to hang out with the ops in peace, or what is the theme of this? I have questions still. So maybe the game will stop by. We can clarify some things.
Yeah, hopefully we can get him up here soon.
Yeah.
I'll be doing a written graded review for the album next week and dropping it on Instagram. I felt that the album was decent. Way too many tracks. 24 tracks,
That's
way
what
too
I'm
much.
saying.
Need to trim the fat. A lot of skips. Could have brought that down to like 15 max.
12.
14, 15. Yeah. something
Even
more
20 would have been a lot better.
Yeah, 24 tracks is crazy. Bombarded it with features. I understand putting on the newer guys, or trying to put on the newer guys. We're going to talk about the AZ Chike scandal in a moment. I love the Draco record. Love the fact that he was able to get a Draco verse. That's dope.
They're saying in the chat, oh, so Game can't have a style. This and that. I'm not saying he can't have a style. We all know the Game style. He has a very iconic voice. I'm saying that I listened to this. Maybe I'm like on track number. Maybe I made this to track number 15 so far, and I'm like, I haven't heard a hit yet. These are just Game songs.
You don't feel like there's a stand-down bona fide hit record?
No, not to me, not yet. Maybe when I get through all 24 and I listen to it, because I need at least 3 listens.
Right.
But it's so many damn songs. It's like,
yeah, it's nothing that stands out to me as like a chart-topping hit or nothing like that.
I like Party at Games probably the most.
Out of everything.
Party at Games.
I just
Okay.
thought it was different, for him. There's a couple good ones though, like what's the let me
LA
pull it up.
Monster is cool.
LA Monsters, it does.
LA
That's
Monster
best,
is
best,
cool.
best.
I like the record where he flipped his own hit.
Love It or Hate It.
Hater, Love It,
Yeah,
Love It,
yeah.
Hate It. That was really, really good. There's some bangers on there. Again, I agree with Tam. I don't think there's a bona fide chart top hit that's missing that hit factor, that real like big hit single. The Drake feature, what's that record called? No Breaks?
No breaks, no breaks, no
Yeah,
breaks,
it's
no
like,
breaks.
Keem has
Clever
this
use
thing
of
like
Drake.
where he disses people. He kind of like use their flow and emulates them at times, and like shows that he can rap like you and do what you do. It's definitely a GNX inspired track. Obviously.
Yeah.
Even the beat.
Right. And I'm just not the biggest fan of that sound. Like even when I first heard the snippet, I was like, everybody else was going crazy. I was going crazy over the fact that they announced the album was dropping that day. I wasn't necessarily going crazy over that single. Vivid storytelling, I'll give him that. Always name dropping.
Yep.
That's him. Did he say Red Rose by Selling?
He should have though. He should have at least at one point. Yeah, not
I
here.
got a game album, no Red Rose by Selling. I will review the album in full, do a greater review as he asks per his request, and hopefully when it drops, he doesn't diss me.
Yeah. What do you guys think of all like the Kanye throughout? There was like the first 2 tracks were kind of Kanye flips, and then there was the there's like 1 or 2 at the end. I didn't know what the nod was, but he seemed like he just.
They're longtime collaborators, though,
Yeah,
right?
that's
So
cool,
Remember
though.
you said that Kanye did more for him than Dr. Dre
Yeah.
after he was left off the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
yeah.
It did feel like it was some tracks that you don't know when they're from. You could tell some of them maybe changed a couple lines or whatever to update it and stuff like that. And but it would be interesting to find out that you recorded it all now. But obviously, like some of those Kanye verses, I don't know if you're gonna get that pace of Kanye in 2026. So it
Yeah,
seemed
like
there's
no.
some-
Yeah, I think a lot of these tracks are older. Like Tam said, it feels more compilation than like a cohesive, consistent album.
Right.
Yeah, that's not shade, guys. I get it. In this time with streaming, you need to make a playlist type album.
Yep.
Chris Brown does that shit all the time. He
Yep.
throws 60 songs up and he let us pick our faves. But I'm not used to that kind of product from the Game. So I'm like, well, why do I got a Game? Why do I have to sift through the Game album playlist to make a Game album that I
Like
like?
the cherry pick.
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
just
10
saying.
songs
I'm
that
not
you
used to
like or
that.
something like that.
I think the
24
order.
tracks is too much.
I think the order could have been adjusted because there are some bangers at the end that I'm like, damn, if I didn't listen, I might have skipped.
See?
So yeah,
The
so,
sequencing.
The sequencing.
How do you sequence a 24-track album?
You
It's
can't.
impossible.
That will take some masterfulness. Yeah, we'll have a full review for you later, but let's get into the drama surrounding the album. Why not? So Wack 100 made a video yesterday, and he said, "What's the name of the song YG and Empty Done play?" Well, whatever. AZ Chike is requested that the feature be took off the album.
I saw that.
AKA ass cheeks. You just pulled a weird move. You had a song with YG and Lefty Gun playing yourself, snatched down off the Documentary 3 album. Hey, bro, I'm gonna be real. I've been told Gang to replace you with Mark Lux. He way harder than you anyway. Don't nobody really know who you are. I mean, I don't know your name, AZ Chikes, your name Ass Cheek, we don't know. But I think you was doing that for the sake of Kendrick. Kendrick don't care, bro, who feature on Game album. I think you thought you was gonna get some brownie points. You was in the studio, you did like 8 songs. I told Game you was ass. Replace you with Mark Lux. I told him, it was just an error. The wrong version got uploaded. The real version will be up in a minute. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, I hate when I have to agree with Wack.
Damn.
I really do. But I do agree with Wack. I think AZ Chike has a history of being loyal or attempting to be loyal to other rappers and hindering his own career and for progression. I've seen him do it with Rucci and certain Inglewood people, and now we're seeing him do it with Kendrick. Just because you make songs with someone or you're cool with someone, say you're real life friends with someone, doesn't mean you can't do a song with someone they might not get along with. And I say that to say, AZ Chike should have worked with Draco the Ruler when Draco got out of jail. Y'all had the same management. Y'all both were in the traffic rap lane. I think that would have been really dope. But by you turning that down, which led to the beef between you two, now you're alienated from an entire fan base. The entire Draco Stink Team cult following on the West Coast thinks you're trash. Every time I post you, they're putting trash emojis and Draco gifts or whatnot in the comments. Like, there's an entire demographic that's not going to listen to you because you wanted to be loyal to Rucci and certain people from Inglewood. And now we see that you did a song with Game obviously a long time ago. As we pointed out, these songs might be old. You did a song with Game a long time ago. He puts it on his album and releases it, but now that he's beefing with Kendrick, you don't want to be associated with him. And I just feel like that's weak. What you guys think on it?
I feel, okay, I don't disagree with what you're saying, but AZ Chike may be trying to play a political game in this instance because he has finally gotten the feature from Tyler, the Creator, that he's been wanting for so long, and it's about to be on his upcoming album. Let me make sure I have the name. Look Like My Mama. The track, that's what the track appears to be called.
Single, yeah.
So he campaigned for this hard for a couple years, even threatening Tyler, the Creator, with violence at one point if he didn't get the feature. So when I'm kind of ticking up on the right side of the market, because y'all can have your allegiances to gangster rap and hardcore hip hop and LA rap and all that shit, but where the money at? Tyler's multiple Rolls Royces, the golf store, this and that. So, and Kendrick, same thing. So he maybe wanted to align more with the money side of rap than the homie side of rap in this instance, and skip the beef because he's not gonna make no money off of really being in this Game album, being associated with Game at this juncture. And I don't mean that in a mean way, but that was broke me. That was before. That's when I didn't have shit going on. That was before I got the Tyler, the Creator feature. Right now, I'm AZ Chike with a Kendrick feature, possibly in a lot of people's opinion, the biggest song on the album, one of the biggest. And now I got the Tyler feature. I don't want to be associated with that shit right now.
I think it depends on the severity of the beef, and I think it depends on how close you are to that person. If that's like your homie and it's literally their op for something serious, of course, like probably don't make that song, but I don't even know how you could come back from that.
And obviously
that
these
hinders
homies.
the West Coast though. That hinders a lot of collaborations and business and shows and events and commerce. That's why our ecosystem is so weak and fragile because I can't do a song with this guy because he beefed with my homie. Cause my homie from this hood and he's from that hood. To me, it's gang culture. It's gang politics. For example, I don't fuck with the Apollo. If Tam got invited to the Apollo, I would cheer for her going on that podcast because I want her to get as much exposure as possible.
But what if somebody from there, I don't want to put this on, but just say like you had issue with somebody that just say they shot at you and they had a podcast. What if she went on that podcast?
I might feel away then.
Okay, so there is a certain...
What if on this podcast, I'm making a substantial amount of money and your ops are asking me to go on their podcast for nothing, for a plate of food and high fives? It's like, well, what do you even need to go over there for? For what? Like, you wanted more notoriety than what? Then, like, at a certain point, what's the win? What's the gain? And if there's no gain, then take me off that shit.
But then it's like, so there's this line that we have to draw in the sand. This group of people can't work with this group of people. It's just weak. It's gay to me. It's kind of gay. I don't know.
What do you mean by gay?
It's like gay, like
catty politics.
Yeah. Gay.
So do you have a problem with people using the word gay when they don't mean it in a homosexual way?
I don't have a problem with people saying whatever they have to say, just don't say it about me.
There we go.
So it'd be like if they called you, I'm not saying like this, but stupid, you would still give them that energy, right? That's what you're saying?
If somebody call me stupid.
I'm just saying, like, just for example, the insult. Is it the insult that they're choosing to insult you and the energy behind that? That's what you're really...
Yeah.
And the gay thing specifically.
If you mean me harm, if you're trying to disrespect me,
yeah,
I will pick up on that and I will disrespect you.
Gotcha. So that's what it is. I'm just saying. I think you're more misunderstood than people realize. I think that, and that's why that was one of the questions I was going to ask you. Like, what's one thing that you wish people knew about you before they just like decide to fuck with you?
Oh man, that's a great question. I was just thinking that up to myself the other day. I think people think I'm nice. It's like people meet me like in real life.
Okay.
People meet me and they think I'm a nice person. It's like I'm really not. Like I'm not to be played with. Like I'm not nice at all. I'm kind, but I'm not nice. If that makes any sense. So that's something I wish people knew about me. Like, he's not nice. Just leave him alone. I'm the type of person, you see me, you say hello and you keep walking.
Okay.
Don't come over here. I'm not nice. I'm not a nice person. You're not gonna like our experience 9 times out of 10.
That's not the answer I was expecting, but there you go.
There you go.
I was expecting something like heartfelt and like, something vulnerable. He said, nah, don't play with me.
Yeah.
That's hard though. That's hard.
You see me cross the street. That's all. I'm self-sufficient.
He said it.
All right, I have to use the restroom. Can you guys? Let me see what I have for you guys. Can you guys react to this clip of the game at an event last night?
Wanted to give me half a team. I told him I got one goal. He's good ball. Do you think that shit bigger than everything? And he did. So I got love for niggas. And also, when this nigga Drake came in the game, he adapted to me, homie. Like, we got close. Drake is on my albums way back. He on Good Girls, Bad Girl on, nigga, album that came out in 2009 or 10 or some shit like that. I'm not no, same. I'm not no Chike. I'm on flip-flop on my friends, homie. I'm flip-flop on my friends. Drake is in town, he got a show, and they want to go, and I call them, and nigga put them where they want to be, and all their friends to take out and turn my back on a nigga like that. And I don't want a nigga that I help usher into the game, meaning like Kendrick and Top and all of that. I don't want them niggas to feel a way about my decisions about what I do as a real nigga. Because I was a real nigga to y'all, I'm a real nigga to him, I'm a real nigga to everybody in this room. Top dog wanted to give me half a TDE.
All right. Do we believe that Top Dog offered the game half of TDE at some point?
Yeah, that sounds a little like how. I mean, what year? What year are we talking about? We talking about like prime game is, and where Top Dog is still coming up. I don't know. Or if he's talking about 5 years ago, maybe not.
Yeah. I don't know.
Everybody starts from somewhere, and Game was huge at one point. He still is.
Yes.
That's a fair question, though. That's a fair question.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily believe that. Maybe he wanted like an investment. Obviously, you took Kendrick on the first tour, so I don't want to say like your presence and your notoriety is not valuable. But your comeback to him offering you part of TD was like, you got Black Wall Street. What artists have we heard off of Black Wall Street? I remember when that was the thing, what artist did the game put out on Black Wall Street? If you guys know, tell us in the chat, because I'm not trying to.
I mean, there's a lot of groups that came up that were kind of like under like the bigger artists that kind of like what happened to them. They might have had like a couple hits, maybe 3 at the most, and then it is what it is. And sometimes they pop out. Most of the time, it's still about that main guy.
Like Eminem with D12.
Exactly. I don't know if anybody really popped out, even though that's like he's so big that it worked because he's so big, But like, there's a million. But this is interesting though. He's saying like I fuck with Kendrick, I just fuck with Drake more. Which is
that's what you take from this.
I mean, that's kind of what I say. It's like I love Kendrick, but like Drake actually we're locked in. Like I don't know.
Okay, that's true because he's saying, I helped to usher Kendrick into the game. And that's what he means by like putting him under his new wing, taking him on tour, maybe getting him into a couple of good situations. But Drake and him have a current relationship where they're still cool. And Drake appeared on his album initially early 2009 maybe. But if his kids want to go to the Drake show, he roll out the red carpet for them. If he asks Drake for a favor, Drake is pulling up. So it's like maybe that relationship isn't quite the same on the side with Kendrick, because it doesn't seem that Kendrick is like very benevolent with the homies. Like he has his core people, but other than that, it don't seem like nobody's getting special treatment.
Yeah, he might just have more bond with Drake. Like they just
Yeah.
the previous history, they might be more locked in like family. That's how I look at it. They might just be really friends in real life.
Yes.
Like they might text each other all the time,
Yeah,
more than people
yeah,
would
yeah.
realize. Like, oh, you know.
And I would say that Kendrick and or Drake and the Game have more in common in their lifestyle.
Yes,
Like Game
yes,
is
of
gonna be
course, of
out
course.
partying, turn this, that. Kendrick is more so a low key person, more outwardly, because we don't know how he is behind closed doors, but outwardly he more positions himself as a family man. Always had the same girlfriend. Can't say the same for these two men. So maybe it's a whole, they can like bro down more
Yeah.
than he can.
I'm sure at the end of the day, Drake might be there with Kendrick, but I think I don't know. Actually, it could go probably. That's probably why we're talking about it, because he's probably conflicted about it too.
Yeah,
in a lot of ways.
yeah, gotta be. But they said that Punch already called Cap on the statement that he was offered part of TDE. So
Okay, it's already a thing. Yeah.
the beef continues, or the proxy war between TDE and Game continue.
Excuse me. I feel like the Game should just go all out and diss Kendrick, like blatantly, and diss the TDE blatantly. Like pussyfooting around it. Excuse me. Pussyfooting around the situation not gonna help it. Cause I saw him say his feelings were hurt when TDE wasn't answering his calls or Kendrick wasn't answering his calls and different things like that. I feel like he's trying to take it where it's like, okay, we can still make amends and still be cool. He's not trying to go too far, but it's like you're restraining yourself. So the art's not going to be best. You got to just give us the pure, raw emotions. How you feel, put that on wax. Say that. I feel like, because look, you got AZ Chike taking his feature down in regards to Kendrick, over Kendrick. Like, that's how bad it is that rappers don't even want to work with you because of this Kendrick beef. So why are you holding punches? You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. It's like, if you're going to do it, go all out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm fighting somebody, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm only gonna sock them with my left hand or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna fight you. And I feel like he's restraining himself. To what avail? I feel like even like on the sensational level, he would stream even more if the disses were more blatant. And if he was being more disrespectful on social media, again, you're gonna get the same end result. That's how TD gets down. They're gonna try to blackball you, tell everybody not to work with you behind the scenes, You're gonna get the same end result whether you say fuck Kendrick or you say Kendrick hurt my feelings. So you might as well just say fuck Kendrick. If that makes any sense.
I don't know if it's gonna be the same exact results. Like, I mean, one could go real left though.
In what way?
I mean, if you diss Kendrick like at this time, like just the fan base is just gonna like cook you in a different way.
I think they're already cooking him. I think Kendrick fans are already talking shit about Game in comments and stuff. I think,
but there's
Kendrick
a difference
fans
when there's
aren't going to go stream his music unless he's talking about Kendrick.
But that attack is different. They're gonna like digging up old shit. The whole like it's gonna get wild. Like I wouldn't go.
They're gonna be putting Not Like Us behind videos of the Game in India Love in the park. That's what they're going to be doing.
Yeah,
the internet is a nasty place. It's a dirty place. So I would not advise you to start a beef unnecessarily, unprovoked.
But
it seemed
the beef
like
already started.
But there's levels to it, though.
Yeah, like this is just y'all are disgruntled with each other. You like again, you got your feelings hurt, but when you press that button and say some shit, and then it's gonna be unleashed on you on the internet. And it doesn't have to be from Kendrick. It's a whole bunch of fans, stands, people that are just bored and enjoy stirring the pot on the internet. It's too much about Game and his life on the internet for them to make a mockery of.
I think that was the case before he ever said anything about Kendrick. So he should have kept that in mind. All I'm saying is don't pop out if you're not ready to really go to war. Just in my opinion.
It's kind of a different world, though.
Don't half-ass it.
It's kind of a different world with the disses and the battles now, because it used to stay on wax. Now it's going everywhere else now. You know, it's like,
and it's not rapper on rapper. It's fan bases.
Yeah,
it's people that are not even going to be are fans of either of them. Don't care about Kendrick or Game, that are going to just get into the mess in the meme game, in the reaction game, because there's money in it.
But and it's like you could say, well, this is what he signed up for, but is it though? It was kind of a different time.
I grew up on 300 bars.
Yeah, not for you.
Game.
We want to hear it. We want to hear it.
Not I feel like
Yeah.
that same tenacity he had for 50 Cent and G Unit, he should have brought that spirit back, especially since you're calling this album the Documentary 3. You should be bringing back remnants of Early Game, and Early Game was very disrespectful. He wasn't mildly disrespectful. He wasn't softcore. Like, he was like blatantly disrespectful, over the top. If you're gonna be doing all these social media antics, why not be disrespectful? Like, why not say stuff that actually would sting Kendrick or TDE? I'm sure you know something. There's plenty of headlines. But like you guys said, maybe he doesn't want any of his dirt to come out. And if that's the case, don't come outside. If that's the case, just duck off. But yeah, so I'll be reviewing the Game's album next week with a great review, and we'll talk about it some more then. Cal, I want to get into your whole debacle. You've had an eventful week. Before I head over to Reddit and get the clips of you at Doughboy's 24-hour stream, why don't you tell me what first drew you to No Jumper? Tam says you were in the competition with her.
Yeah. Well, first draw me to No Jumper. I just started watching it, and I was actually Big Ski's cameraman for a while. You know, Kiki. He was
Yes.
80s brother, so I was his cameraman for like a month. So that's like really the first time I went over there, like maybe like 2020, 2021. And so I just was a fan, you know, just watching. And first host competition happened. Tam, Ricky, Pooh, all them people were in that. And I think I might have submitted something, but my video was too long. I was like, fuck it. I'm not really even a competitive person. So then I become a live streamer, and I'm just always looking for activities to do. I'm like, No Jumper competition again. Fuck it. I'm not going to submit. But then they had an open call where you could just show up. So I'm like, I'm going to IRL stream this. And I just did it as an IRL stream and ended up working out. So it was just like, really, I was clip farming, but it kind of worked in the favor of like, okay, they're doing a stream that's auditions. This will be a moment, and it got clipped up, and then so I just kind of like just been plugging away at that ever since.
Was there something eventful that took place? You talking about the competition on Melrose?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Was there something eventful that took place?
Well, it was crazy because I wasn't even supposed to get in. The line was already full. I got there late, and the line was full. But I happened to have a T-shirt with Adam on it as a kid, and so like the Eggers, your favorite homeboys, were like they let me in. They let me cut the line. Yeah. They let me cut the line actually, and so I went in like 8th out of the whole thing, and
So they let you in the building, only to turn around and walk you out of the building.
That's crazy. That was messy. I saw that my whole life flash before my eyes in that moment. I was like, damn, this is ironic. It really,
Justice.
man.
Wow.
That's what they say. What builds you will kill you, or
How you get them is how you lose
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
That's true. All right, before we go to the Reddit, give me your favorite No Jumper moments, your moments at No Jumper. Like, what are some of your best moments?
I mean, I only got so many, but they're big. Yeah, of course, the whole Doughboy thing, that was crazy. The jiggle gate, yep.
Jiggle get.
He touched his titty.
It was a
lot of
very
titties getting touched in that
locker room
building.
esque type of like guys type of thing.
Yeah,
but
like you
yeah,
like
I just let him know.
Kim.
I just let him know it was there. Maybe he didn't
Pasty.
know. Hey, my fault. So
That's when I lost all respect for Doughboy. I lost all respect for Doughboy when he told you to stop touching him, and you touched him again, and he didn't do anything about it. I was like, oh yeah, this guy's a bitch. Because it's no way as a man, if I say stop, and you touch me any time past that, I'm not fighting you, or it's gonna get physical.
yeah, no.
Don't you think that's only logical?
Yeah, no, I was being a bully. I was being mean, but yeah, he probably could have did something. If he would have like fired off on me, I wouldn't have even been mad because I'd been like, yeah, I deserve that shit. I was just blackout
wouldn't have
drunk.
been
I
wrong.
didn't even know what was going on in the moment, so I would have. If you showed me the footage, I'd have been like, oh yeah, I deserve that shit. So yeah, he didn't, and but I didn't even know that was. I don't even know why that shit happened. I can't like. To me, it was funny in my mind, but I have a sick sense of humor. So
How often are you shitty drunk or blackout drunk on No Jumper? You drink
blackout
every
drunk. I've
time?
only been blackout drunk twice on there.
Do you drink normally when you go up there?
I sip something, but like every time I do the 24 hours, I bring a big bottle. So, but I usually try to like limit myself so I can't get too drunk.
Do you feel you've earned the title Black Lush?
That was weird. That was really based off that first day, and I never really saw it. But I guess, yeah, sure. I mean, I'm Kyle. You know, I graduated out of Black Lush. I became me, and that's why I had a problem with Lush, where he kept like spamming Black Lush. I'm like, how you calling me the black version of you? That's weird. So it's like, you know my name,
Is he the
bro.
white cow?
Nah, that's his name is Nick now.
Nick, Big Nick.
Shout out to Nick.
I see some similarities.
For real?
between the
Look,
two.
explain that. Yeah, I want to know what you think about that.
I think you both are free spirited.
That sounds freaky. What do you mean by
No,
that?
not free. It shouldn't sound freaky. Free spirited doesn't imply anything freaky.
I think it does.
Free
I think it does.
spirited, to me it doesn't. To me, free spirited means like you're not all like stuck up and
Okay.
super serious all the time.
Down to earth. Okay.
Down to
Okay,
earth.
okay.
Humble. Just live by your own rules.
We're weird.
You march into the beat of your own drum, Kyle.
You saying we're weird, Dejon?
Saying you guys
Yes.
are weird. Yes.
And that's
Free
fine.
spirited was a way nicer, more polite way of saying it.
Or how about we're out of pocket? We're
Eccentric.
Eccentric. These are all
It could be
free-spirited.
anything. It could be
Yeah.
anything. You never know
Yeah.
what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle.
And that's fine. I'm sure I'm weird to people too, and I definitely play by my own rules. So everybody's down. But
I think
yeah.
I'm pretty normal off camera. I think it's just on camera. The camera's rolling, so I'm just trying to get a moment. So I think it comes off as that. I'm pretty regular though. Like even like touching. Like I'm not like a touchy feely type person. So that's why I was like kind of like. Even my dad was like, "What the fuck?"
So do you feel that your antics have been heightened by your knowledge of the No Jumper fan base, the antics at the office, what you know they're looking for and what they kind of promote
Yeah.
and platform? They give opportunities to people. So you go in there and you kind of get into character. Maybe you take a little drink. Maybe you get too into character.
Yeah, I mean, it's still kind of me, but yeah, I mean, it's everything. It's the chat, it's streaming, it's No Jumper lore, it's just my own past experience with like writing and directing and stuff like that. I can visualize it before I do it. I know what it's gonna look like on the camera, so it's all that. And yeah, I'm just trying to get a 1 minute clip, and that's really what I'm focused on. If I don't leave without a clip, like, what did I do?
Waste your time.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Kyle.
You want that clip. I want to do good podcast. When I was working there, I wanted to do good podcasts, and I definitely want to have my hip hop topics. But I would want a funny moment or a quirky moment or something to stand out every time you're going for that. Because you want to put on a show, you want to be
Yeah.
entertaining. At the same time, you want people to walk away and like remember you because you know you're not going to be up there forever.
Oh, yeah.
You want people to you want to leave with fans, right? So you got to earn that. Otherwise,
Okay.
it's going to be bland and blah. If you're not up there earning personal fans, I want these people to come. Or even when you have your own show, outside of that, you want people to leave that show and then come watch your show too later that night or
Right.
whenever you do it, right? So it's it's taking advantage of the situation. Before I go to Reddit, give me your No Jumper, Mount Rushmore.
Four people?
Four people.
Not including Adam, right? Because that's
no,
corny, right?
no.
All right. House Phone, Brick, Munchie. I need one more. Low-key Lush.
There you go.
That's not bad. Can you tell me your favorite podcast thing about those four individuals? Like, what makes them so special?
House Phone, I feel like he put me on about like a lot of the streetwear fashion. Just like he just was real knowledgeable about that. Munchie, I like that he calls it how he calls everything out. He calls people out on their bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's just like super smart. Just in general, he knows a lot. He knows about a lot of different things. Brick Baby's very similar in the same way. They kind of are like inverse versions of each other. Brick Baby kind of had like different types of humor, and he's also very knowledgeable and funny too. And he just has some good ass crash out moments. And Lush just very knowledgeable about hip hop. He's also a character at the same time, so he's definitely getting clips. And yeah, fuck Lush, but yeah, fuck with him though. He's transparent. Even though I made a whole argument that he wasn't, but we were beefing then.
I would like to see an IRL screen with you and Lush.
That's what people say.
and
That's what people
some
say.
beers.
Okay. We just got a super chat that says, get Zan Princess on here. Who is Zan Princess?
Zan Princess was this big titty girl that worked at No Jumper while I was there. She used to come in on the news, and she had big titties, and
Okay.
they caught me staring at her titties. Said, we knew Dejon wasn't gay. Da, 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 da. I'm not that gay. I'm still like, if a girl walks in with a fat ass or titties, I'm going to look. I'm not that gay. I don't want any,
But you have eyes.
but I have eyes.
Yeah.
Like, damn, she got a fat ass.
Same.
Good for her. You know what I'm saying?
You might follow her to go, the niggas are going to be wherever she's going.
I'm
That's
in a
crazy.
relationship.
That's a crazy way to
I'm
think
in a
about that.
relationship, Tam.
I like that, Dejon.
Yeah.
That was a test and you passed.
Thanks a lot. Faithful boyfriend, buddy.
Applause.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we should get that the IRL with Lush. So maybe we can do some drugs and
Drugs,
do some
no.
graffiti
I
and
said
you know.
beers.
Lush is
Happy
sober
days.
right now. I agree.
Oh yeah,
with
right. We
The beers, graffiti. There you go.
can freestyle. We can do everything.
Freestyle. You guys can make some shirts.
Make some shirts.
We're back. All right. Hopefully it's still at the top, and I don't have to go searching.
Okay, Kyle. So, prior to Jigglegate and the one clip I saw of you kind of going back and forth roasting Doughboy, and I think it was maybe Lush and Josh were saying like that they appreciated your white boy humor, like that you were able to go joke for joke, but Doughboy was not that funny. Is that the outset of the beef or the little tension between you two? Because I remember that episode they may have asked you to leave as well, like you were going too in on Doughboy, you were too funny, whatever, he didn't like it.
No, I mean, I think this is all after after the Jiggle thing. Like,
Okay.
because
Was the Jiggle that same day?
Yeah, that was all the same. That was a 24-hour stream.
Gotcha.
And there's a narrative that they asked me to leave. Like I asked them if I should leave, and they're like, "Yeah, you can leave." Because a couple times they said, "Don't leave yet," and so I was
Okay.
just like out in the lobby.
Okay.
But people thought I left. I actually left my phone there and came back. So I was there a lot longer.
Is
than
there
people
any
realized.
truth to the idea
Oh,
that...
sorry, yeah.
No. I like your answer. Is there any truth to the idea that maybe Adam texted, called, asked you to leave because they thought that you were going to get into a fight with Doughboy?
No, because me and Doughboy right after that shit, we went in the lobby and just like shook hands and we're like, "Oh, that's..."
Okay.
So it was like it was kind of more played up after a while after
Okay,
that. But
okay.
yeah, I think I was just too drunk. I was just drunk and doing too much though.
Got you. As people have been there before, though.
Yeah, I go crazy though. But yeah, it's definitely been crazy.
I noticed also that you were talking to your dad a little bit on
Yeah,
some
that
clip that I
was
saw last
hilarious.
night.
Yeah.
And you were
Back on to
explaining.
your,
Yeah, I try to be like super casual with him about it.
check it out.
He hates it.
We can talk about it. This is actually a good segment. Unless you don't want to be on. Unless you don't want to be on live. That's I understand that. I'm just letting you know. I just started.
I'm just gonna go over your segments.
Yeah. Nah, we had a crazy. No Jumper was crazy last night. We can talk about it later if you don't want to talk about stream though.
Oh yeah, I saw some of it, but I didn't see crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. I made the end of the stream because of me.
What happened?
They caked me. They put a cake in my face, and so I threw a cake back at Doughboy, and I threw a table at him.
Being to a table.
Yeah, a little table in the center.
And so what happened then?
Then they were laughing, and I ended up throwing like this other thing.
That was crazy.
They all crashed on me. And
I thought you
tried to fight me.
were gonna go crazy.
I didn't. I'm sitting there. They threw a cake at me. That's crazy. I'm not somebody.
So how did it end up? How did it end up?
It was like us outside. A couple of people were trying to like fake press me, like trying to push me and stuff. But I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna fight back because I know I did something wrong. But like, no one's gonna like press me. And I was like, I'm not leaving until I get my glasses. And that's where it was, and I left.
You got did your glasses break?
No, I think I had them off because I was cleaning my face from the cake.
I didn't even know. Why didn't you call me last night? I fell asleep.
No, it was late. It was late.
Alright, so
That's the last thing I was thinking about doing was calling my dad.
Right. So your father seems to think that.
I'm an alcoholic. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to find polite ways to say certain things.
Yeah.
Do you classify yourself as alcoholic?
It's like I would say no because I don't need to drink, but I drink a lot though because I stream a lot. So it kind of goes. I stream every day, but I don't need to stream and drink. Like I think if I was alcoholic, I'd probably have a little thing right now. You know what I mean? Or like maybe not, but.
So because you're not drinking right now, you're not an alcoholic?
Well, because I'm not addicted to drinking. I just like it for the stream, but I stream every day. So like by numbers, I would probably be in the range of an alcoholic, but mentally I'm not dependent on it, if that makes any sense.
You understand?
Does that sound crazy?
It does.
damn
It does, unfortunately, because I feel that if you think that you need to drink
I don't need to, I just want to.
or that you want to drink to enhance your stream or whatever, then that is like the first sign of an addict because it's like you're kind of using it as a crutch.
It just makes it more fun, I guess. But I feel that.
But you think it's making you more fun, but we have video evidence that it's not making you more fun.
Well, that's abusing alcohol, and just like getting tipsy to me is a little different too. But I get it though. But I get it. You shouldn't need it, but it just goes hand in hand. I don't know. It's like something that works, so you just like don't want to like.
What about smoking a little weed?
Oh, I do everything.
But
Not
you got
everything,
we need chillers, not uppers.
killers, yeah.
Killers. That was good.
Sitting here all mundane and whatnot.
Oh, boring.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
I mean, drink a Red Bull.
I'd rather drink on a podcast than smoke. Because if I smoke, I'm just gonna be sitting there stuck on stupid.
Okay.
Fair facts.
I think the worst thing is to be what I am right now, which is hungover on a podcast.
Yeah.
Because the room is fucking spinning.
Dang.
Yes. And it's
See,
3 in the afternoon.
this is why I don't enjoy drinking alcohol, because it gives you an out of body type experience, and I don't like feeling out of control.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I forgot to take a BC powder. If
Okay.
I took a BC powder before I started drinking last night, I would be good.
Okay.
But I'm of the age that I cannot drink liquor and not take BC powder. I want to apologize to the chat for my energy is extremely low. My eyes are twitching. But let's get back to Kyle. So Kyle, I'm looking for the clip. Are you a Redditor? Do you be on Reddit?
I do be on Reddit. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know where this clip is? I want to see the clip where the cake gets thrown.
You should just type Kyle throws cake.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. No Jumper clips too, but it's gonna be on everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I feel it.
Kyle and cake.
Kyle cake.
Cal throws a tray. This is what started everything. Cal pushing over his cake to the
Oh, you missed where I pushed the cake off the table. That's what really started. I pushed the cake off the table.
Oh, I gotta start it off.
Yeah.
First Doughboy wrestling.
Oh, he's not whooping me. He's not
First
whooping me.
Doughboy. I don't think that.
It's so fucked up, bro.
Who's first Doughboy wrestling?
That shit's comedy. I don't care.
Arm wrestle or not?
That's what they should have kicked me out at this point. That's why I'm most mad. They should have kicked me out. As soon as that cake flew off the table, all right, Kyle, you got to get the fuck
I
out of here.
want to fight you because why would you waste that perfectly good cake? You're a weirdo. You're into wasting food?
It actually landed up straight up. That's the
Oh,
crazy thing about it.
they could have still ate the
Yeah,
cake that was
yeah.
on the
They didn't
floor?
even throw it at me.
Oh my god. I don't like when people waste food.
Nah, it was stupid. Honestly, I don't remember doing that. That was the crazy part about it. I said, I did what? Because I thought they were tripping. I was like, why are they so mad at me? And then I saw a whole bunch of shit that I blacked
Who
out.
even got the cake?
I don't know. I wasn't concerned with that. in
Was
that
it
moment.
Tres Leches?
It was a little cake. I was like, this is some bullshit.
I'm sorry, Cam.
Racist. Sorry to me.
You know why I'm saying sorry to you.
Racist.
But yeah, it's people starving in Africa. Man.
Nah, that was fucked up.
Like, get it together.
That was fucked up.
Like
I'm not gonna lie.
there could be some cake left. You could have brought some today.
I feel that throwing
I know,
the
I didn't bring any
cake
gifts, my bad.
and having like a Charlie Murphy fuck your couch type moment would have been infinitely better than we up in the charge to physical assault with the throwing of the cake, because these could be snitches. That's the thing, Kyle. You never know who's a snitch, who's a crybaby, who's a cop caller.
You're right.
And small things like this to the right white individual is assault.
You're right.
Threatened me with bodily injury. I was fearing for my life. Terrorist threats. He said he was going to kill me. He said he was going to beat my ass. Bitch ass people, they could use that against you, Kyle. You might not be sitting with us. You could be sitting in a slammer.
No, that's what my dad told me today. I actually, because I'm petty, I had to look up if putting a cake in somebody's face is considered like assault. And
Is it?
yes.
Yes.
No, just regular, even gently.
Yeah, it's assault. White people make these rules in California. This is the king of it.
So technically, it's self-defense.
Pause.
Oh, Tam.
I was scared for my life. I didn't know what was gonna happen next in that
See,
building.
and that could be the
And
thing
you're sitting
too.
by fat people. You sitting with some two fat people. They should have jumped you. They're
They
busters.
should have jumped
There's
you.
no way you would have threw a cake in my presence.
It was funny though. That's why I didn't do anything.
That also is a little bit of a, that's why these kind of instances make people fans of the show, or regular watchers feel like everything is a play, everything is WWE, because of sometimes the reaction from the people. The average person is saying in the comments in their mind that if somebody threw a cake at me, there's no way I'm just sitting down. and letting the cake continue to slide down the wall, slide down my face. Like, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to push you. I'm going to do something.
Well, you think I was wrong to throw a cake at him?
I'm not going to do wrong or right. That's a place of no morals.
I'm still confused on the order. What happened?
I slid the cake off the floor. Ha ha ha. He came. He caked me in the face.
He went and picked the cake up.
Yeah. I think actually, you know what the actual story is?
Big ass get up and pick the cake up.
I was faded. I'm not gonna lie, but really, what it was is I guess they told him off camera, "Oh, do this," and he said, "Are you sure this might not be a good idea?" And he still did it, and I think that's where it went left.
So it was a little bit of a play, and it went bad. So the people aren't wrong saying that this should be fake.
A lot of one-sided plays. You know what I'm saying?
On.
Let's see. This is the Trey incident.
That was crazy. That I can't explain. That's where and.
I thought it was a weed tray. Somebody told me it was the top to a weed tray.
No, it was a weed.
Top.
It was a weed tray, but it had a top on it, a magnetic top on it.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a weed tray. Why would somebody throw the top?
Look at the last one to get up. Look at the bitch ass nigga scared of violence.
This was out of pocket. At this point, I was like, I know I fucked up, so whatever happens, happens. I'm not gonna because they could do whatever to me at this point. I mean, they didn't, but
he looks so scared. But all right, what made you want to hit Doughboy with a tray? This is after you put.
I don't know if that was it. They said I was trying to hit Pooh with the tray.
Oh, you threw it at Trey. Hey, you threw a tray at Pooh.
But I don't know why though. I don't remember half of this shit.
He was doing?
That's what I don't know.
Because he was kicking his feet up, he was cackling.
I don't know. I don't know if it was that because I don't remember the sequence because me and Pooh were cool, just like in Steven. We were just all vibing like a little bit before. That's what was the weird part about it. I don't know. I got blacked out. I don't know.
So, Kyle, you're going to give more to the narrative that a lot of this shit is fake with a little bit of real reaction sprinkled in.
That can't be fake. I threw a table.
That's what I'm saying. Some of the stuff can't be fake, but because of the onset of it being fake, being somebody whispering in Kyle's ear, "Oh, do this. It'll be good. It'll make a clip. It'll do this or that."
No one told me that. They told Doughboy.
That's what I'm saying. They told Doughboy that. Mm-hmm. And then your reaction is real. It's like they're still setting up play. So the viewers feel like this is WWE. Everything is fake. It's a scam. It's a this, it's a that. Even if you or if all of us are in there, even if we're not on it, but Dejon knew that it was a play, it's like it's still fake.
It's a prank.
It's a prank. It's reality TV. It's Mona Scott Young.
Is there a difference between running plays, and producing content? Being a good producer and running plays?
I think it's the same thing. But I think a good producer would probably tell everybody, or a good producer wouldn't tell everybody, so it's more real.
You got natural reaction. I think that's smarter. I think it's about making it not feel like a play is what will determine if you're a good producer or not in this realm.
I also think production is supposed to be for like reality shows and not necessarily a podcast when people are tuning in expecting to see like barbershop talk, homies chilling, whatever, giving their opinions on things. If you want to insert reality TV type antics, it would be nice if you could tell everybody in the room that no, we're not giving you no specific plays, but you will be produced, and you signing up to come and be a part of this, shit's gonna happen. Sometimes your ex might walk in. Somebody you said that you hate on camera last week, they're gonna pull up. So then people can be more, they know what they're getting themselves into, and it can be seen. Because I asked that many times, even in there on the couch, is this a podcast or are we doing characters and this is reality TV?
So it's a blurred line.
The people refuse to answer the questions because they want to keep that blur there. But it's the fans, and it's not lost on anyone that shit is way more on the side of Mona Scott Young than a podcast.
And everyone there is doing different things. Not everybody pods the same. I'm completely different than nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like Moose is different. Fucking Lush is different. They're all doing their own little maybe plays or little skits or not. Most people aren't doing plays though.
And everybody's coming in with their own limits of what they're willing to do, and it hasn't been openly discussed because we're not aware that it's going to be ran like a reality show. So now people don't know. But
let's not put generics that it is a lot. I think that people think it's more plays than it is though. Well, you were there, so you could probably answer that. But like you would admit that like 95% of it is just regular real shit.
I would assume that, but based on all of the group chats and the behind the back talking and the pulling people out and this and that, and some people get to bring all their homies when they come and some people don't, it's too much of a blurred line. And for us in the room, it may all just be, oh, we're just showing up being normal. But for the people in the office outside, it may be they're on Teams, on text, whatever, say, hey, send this person in, hey, do that, hey, that, hey, I text somebody on the couch to say this. It could be any, we're unaware.
Right. That's true. It is being produced. That's the main takeaway is that there is a little bit of production. Well, yeah, it is. Some coaching once in a while.
So have you been fired? Have you heard anything from management? What's the status?
All right, so my update, I haven't heard anything from No Jumper. I did talk to Pooh the next day. He was like, nah, we good, bro. Like, we're both doing too much. I talked to Steven. Steven came into my chat. He was like, bro, I was just drunk and doing too much. So I was like, oh, shit, all right. So it was very interesting the next day. I thought it was gonna be like smoke.
So everybody's drunk, the workers and the cast, 24-hour stream, and things just got out of hand.
I won't say all the workers are drunk, but there was a lot of people that were kind of probably faded. But that was kind of the environment, you know.
Got it.
And and then who else did I talk to? I haven't talked to Doughboy. I think I heard a clip of him saying he wasn't really tripping about it. I texted Josh like, yo, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to disrespect the space in the pod. I understand if you don't want me on, but if you want to do a follow-up, I'm down. So I did throw that out there, and I apologize to Doughboy.
The Eggers are probably upset. Well, I don't like that they're being called the Eggers. The Berganzas are probably upset because they would have to clean it up.
Yeah, all that. No, it's super selfish on my part.
Yeah, because it's like...
You know, I was just not in my right mind for sure. And I turned into a fucking zombie.
They said here that Nathan definitely told him to hit Kyle with the cake.
I didn't see this. Yeah, I was popping it too much. I should have been kicked out earlier. That's correct. After I said that, I should have been kicked out. There's actually a clip of me saying you should throw a cake at Doughboy.
This is diabolical. A 24-hour stream for his birthday party is also just not a good idea in my opinion.
Well, he shouldn't have invited me. That was the thing. He shouldn't.
He knows you guys don't really get along. Either.
No, we do. I fuck with Doughboy. That's the worst part about this is that it's as crazy as it sounds. It's a coincidence that it happened on another 24-hour stream and it was Doughboy.
Is that the cake?
That's a balloon. I popped a balloon on his
That's
head.
a balloon.
Yeah.
So you're just abusive.
Yep.
Where we gotta call Doughboy out because I'm seeing slump shoulders forward. I'm seeing a
Exactly through the cake
victim
and
mode being activated. Now, it's exactly what he been saying about Lush. Lush can't hop out the window doing all that fuck shit and then turn around and play the motherfucking victim. Come on now, Doe. You stood up. You get him, Doe, with your crack.
Shout out Riggy.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
no. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's what
Wait, what'd he say?
Great time.
Hey,
All W's, bro.
Yo, Dubs is
Nah, for
good.
real.
Except for you got one left of blazing.
I got only one left.
One left.
What did he say?
What you having catching W's?
Yeah, Moose be on some weird shit sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, let's talk about that.
Yeah. Moose is man. That's like my frenemy at this point, but like mostly enemy. Like he's just man. He'll like here's Kenny Malice calling me right now. It's random. He'll be cool. He's like hot and cold, and I don't know. I think sometimes the chat is gassing people up. I think sometimes people see content that they'll say something cool to you, and they see some content you recorded last night, and you're dissing them, and then I be dissing Moose though, so I can't really get too. I diss Moose any chance I get.
What things do you say about him? Enlighten us.
Well, I was mostly just defending myself, but I hate the way he dresses a lot of the time, and I mean, we just go from there. I try to keep it. We kind of keep it cordial in a certain parameter. Like we have our certain little jokes that we go to, but we don't like. It's just more reactionary.
Why did you say that he's weird?
Because he does this. He just be saying weird racial shit. Like he likes to. I had a thing with regional Emmys, and on the East Coast, I was at. He's like, "Oh, what are you at the Black Summit or something?" It's just like we're not even cool like that. Like how you doing?
Racist remarks and black jokes.
I believe there's a black girlfriend too, so I find that very, very interesting.
That is not a defense for this behavior. I wish Enrique would say some racist shit in my presence, even as a joke.
Yeah, no, I would have thought that. I'm like, how are you getting this off? Like, do you talk to her like this? Like, is that a common thing in interracial relationships where even black jokes or like racial jokes are being made in a relationship? Because
not mine, babe.
Well, if Moose Man or Moose Girl had any sponsors, maybe we can go tag all his sponsors and let his sponsors know that he's racist and says racist remarks. But you haven't accomplished anything in this space, so you don't have any sponsors.
And No Jumper will reward you for making racist remarks.
He's an interesting person though, because it's like he's just very racial. I think at the end of the day, he probably would advocate for some shit, but it doesn't make sense. How you advocate and be telling racist jokes is weird.
That was also one of my points, but I have decided to not really talk or give light to people that I don't like, because I feel like I'm on the rise in whatever way I'm on the rise, and I don't want the new people that are introduced to me to know any bums, any losers, any lames, any less popping people.
We did have a mishap that we have to address. So they're saying that Moose girl that we crashed out on the other day in the chat.
Oh, it was
wasn't
fake.
really him.
Yeah.
I meant everything that I said, though. I thought the water bottle repellent joke was kind of funny. These are things that I would say to the real one. And if he didn't, I will say, I thought it was a real account. I will definitely say that. And we do need to stop giving light to that person like you've been telling me.
Yes.
But, I think the water bottle joke was funny. I'm sorry.
It was
I'm
funny.
just saying, this is your repellent because Whack 100 threw a water bottle at you and you stood there like a bitch. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
I will say Moose is cool off camera though. Like just talking to him regular. But I think he's kind of like, probably like me too. People probably think the same thing. Like I'm cool off camera. But once that camera goes on, you just start popping it.
He's very performative. No, cool. Moose is cool behind the scenes. But then it's like, once the camera cuts on, he wants to take shots at you, wants to be disrespectful. He wants to denounce you.
For no reason, too. It's like, what do you think about Kyle? It's like, oh, yeah, he's all right. I think his potting sucks, but yeah, he's got potential. It'll be like some shit like that. It's like,
he's
damn.
a
Like,
top tier podcaster.
I mean, beyond that, it's just like, damn, you can't just like be cool. So every time I get, I'm gonna say my little 1, 2, 2. But he was cool with me on the 24-hour stream. We were chilling, like off the camera and shit. And I was like, damn, it's cool to see him. So I guess I kind of feel bad for making fun of him now, but I also don't give a fuck. Shout out Moose.
Can you pull
Fuck
up
you,
West
bitch.
West for me, Tam?
West West.
So with West, Kyle, we're gonna give you 2 West Coast options. You gotta pick this or that, and
Okay.
I'll say both.
You had a newer version though
I did.
in your notes on your phone. You added like new people. Would you like to send me that one?
You can give me the easy version if you want. So,
No, because you probably wouldn't know who these people are in the
that's
old
what I'm
one.
saying. That might be a little. I'm catching up. But you know, I've been here for a while though, so it's no excuse.
How long have you lived in LA?
I first moved to LA in 2005 to like 2010, and then I moved away, and I came back like 2018 to now. So kind of on and off, but
Okay.
still a good amount of time.
When you left, did you go back to Connecticut?
Yeah, like Massachusetts, Connecticut. I don't know if you've ever been on the East Coast. It's like a small
I don't
state,
like
so
it
it's
because it's cold.
Yeah, that's the
but
thing.
it's very beautiful.
It's
I
cool.
like that
It's
you guys
alright.
have strict classism, separation of the rich and poor. Like if you're in a rich neighborhood in Connecticut, Massachusetts, it's not gonna be no homeless outside.
It's just not much. Well, it depends. Like if you're in a big city, of course, it's going to be homeless. But I mean, I think there's just more city in this type of area. But I don't know. I would have put that as classism. So I mean, not any. I know what you mean though. You could be in Beverly Hills and still see homeless people.
It's gonna be homeless
I get
people
what
out.
I get what you're saying.
Or if
yeah.
you live in like a nice community over here, it could even be a gated community. You might, as soon as you hit the gate, it's gonna be bums out. But I don't see that a lot in the East Coast. I like it, but the cold, I can't abide.
Yeah. The homeless culture is not as much because you could just be homeless all year here. Like, you know.
Oh, true. Yeah. Out there, you freeze to death.
Yeah, they just got to figure it out, I guess, at
Okay.
a certain point. Yeah.
You ready?
Let's go.
Go first.
Ice Cube or Snoop?
Snoop,
E40 or Too Short?
40.
Dr. Dre or DJ Quick?
Dre,
YG or Tyga?
fuck. YG.
Okay, RJ or Joe Moses?
RJ.
Dom Kennedy or Tyler the Creator?
I'm gonna just say Tyler because I'm more familiar.
Draco or Nipsey?
Fuck. Probably. Fuck, I can't say both.
Nope.
Damn.
Rule.
Pick the one you know more
I'm gonna
songs
say
by.
Draco because he's just Draco.
Okay, there you go.
Otha Greedo or Kayla for real?
Greedo.
Bino or Blast?
Blast.
Blue Bus Clan or Shoreline Mafia?
Shoreline.
Ralphie or Rimble?
Ralphie.
All right.
Savi Third, he just got to jail, or Big Sad 1900?
Big Sad.
It's supposed to be AZ Chike.
Okay, AZ Chike or Rucci?
Chike.
Crenshaw or Victor Lap?
I guess Victory Lap. Fuck it. Yeah.
My Crazy
Not
Life or Good Kid, Mad City?
Good Kid, Mad City.
Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society?
I probably see more Boys in the Hood more times, so I'll just say Boys in the Hood. But both great movies.
Okay, Friday or next Friday?
Friday has to be Friday. Even though I love Next Friday too, but come on, Friday. Yeah.
Friday after next or The Wash?
Friday after next. Fuck it. The Wash was cool. I like The Wash, but yeah.
All right, hit that applause button for.
That was it? Oh, okay. All right, man.
Yeah, go.
All right, Ben. We're gonna skip. We'll talk about that next week. Let's get to tweet of the week and tea with Tam, so we get out of here.
Let's go.
Tweet of the week is actually going to be something from my page. Basically, since I've been having all this beef with Snoop Dogg over him not signing LA rappers. I made some memes where you basically have $1 million to sign some of these LA rappers. We got Rucci, Savvy Third, Chef Boy, Rimble, Ralph the Plug, G Perico, AD Chike, Big Sat, and Kayla for real. So you have $1 million to sign these artists to your record label. Where are you signing?
We only have $1 million.
Yeah, that's tough.
Dang. I think that between Ralphie and G Perico, Ralphie is the better deal. Because I could get Ralphie and I still got money to get a couple other people. So I'm going to get Ralphie. Who is this young man in the middle that's $200,000?
Savvy Third, just got in jail.
Savvy Third. Okay, I don't like the jail element, but perhaps I can give him some armed security. So we're going to boost that budget up to $300,000. And then I only got 2 left. I don't see anybody on here that's $200,000. Who's the first man? Rucci. I don't know. You haven't got the best grades. Oh, you know who I will take? I'll take Gang Gang because the people like Gang Gang. He just don't have no more good songs. So I could get somebody to give him some good songs.
You going Ralphie, Savvy Third, and Chef Boy?
Yes.
Kyle, who are you going with?
I'm going Ralphie, Rimble, and I'm going to keep the other $100K. And if I got to give it away, I'll just give it to Rucci, so it's 3 R's.
Okay, respect. I personally will only sign Kayla for real. And pocket the $100,000 and put it into his promotion or something like that. Put it into his project. I fuck with Kalen. I feel like Kalen is the most commercially viable out of all these artists. Mm-hmm. He just needs that one big record. He needs one big, well-crafted record. He'll be where he needs to be.
I got a question with Kalen. Do we know if he would be okay with being more so aligned with R&B and less rap street shit?
I agree. I would hope so.
Because that's the only reason why I don't want to buy him in these terms. Because it's like, if you want to keep doing what you're doing, there's no saving that. I can't do nothing with that. But if you're willing to do a little bit of artist development and have eras like a Tyler the Creator, like other R&B people, then yeah, we could run it up. Otherwise, if you want to keep being just Kalen, I can't do nothing with that.
No, I want him to get vocal lessons. I want him to have like better background singers. Mm-hmm. I want him to lean more into being marketed as an R&B singer.
Yes.
I feel like he would go further as an R&B singer than as an LA rapper.
Yes.
And I feel like that's what's been holding his career back. Even though he was signed to Rock Nation, Interscope over the years, he never really broke out of the LA rap scene because he's always working with and affiliated and associated with LA rappers.
Yes.
So,
and I feel he's been marketed as a rapper this whole time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like...
Is Blast considered a singer or a rapper?
Well, he raps. Mm-hmm. He literally he has songs where he's rapping, so yeah. Mm-hmm. Like both.
Kind of both, yeah. I've only heard more of the melodic side. It's like the Roddy Ricch effect, where it's like, yeah, you could tell he's rapping, but
like a rap singer.
I feel like a rap
Blast
singer
has an R&B element as well.
Yeah.
That's
what
got
sticks.
One more. I'm sure Tam doesn't know who most of these guys are, so I'll put their names. Roy, Player Ways, G Money DT, Mr. Bankroll, Smoney, Will Bands, Busy 2 Jakey, Jay Reddy, and Pay Gotti. Who are you signing?
I don't know these young men, so I don't know who I could get.
We interviewed Smoney.
Smoney,
performed at the event,
but he didn't have any. We asked him what his perfect day in Long Beach was. He had no answer for us, so I don't.
He wasn't media trained.
Yeah, so.
Well, Bands is currently in jail. Free him.
Can't do that one.
You like Jay Reddy? You do a good Jay Reddy impression.
Jay Reddy. After I saw him drunk on that stage, falling on the ground, I can't give him $800,000. I would have loved to help our brother Jay Reddy, but I can't. I've seen the antics.
BZ2 Jakey didn't know what the Chronic or Doggy Style albums was when I interviewed him up here.
Nope, can't do that. Who is the man that's $900,000? Pay Gotti?
Pay Gotti.
Pay Gotti has a little bit of buzz. The people like him. I don't understand it, but perhaps with some marketing budget, I can make something happen with Pay Gotti.
Hey, you going with Pay Gotti? Who you going with, Kyle?
I feel like I've heard of Playaways the most, me personally, but a lot of them I'm not as familiar with, but I'll probably go with the most expensive person too, just to it might. Does it mean anything, or is it just in no particular order? How is this being?
What do you mean?
The prices. How is that being determined?
Just random.
Just random.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd probably pick player ways just because of name recognition until I do more research. But yeah, who am I supposed to build $1 million team?
No, you can spend less than $1 million or exactly $1 million. So if you have money left over, you have money left over.
Yeah, I'm pocketing 800 and moving on.
I would go Jay Reddy,
I guess I heard of Jay Reddy too. Yeah.
but he would have to stop making clown music. Like every song doesn't need to be like some goofy trope. Like even there's songs where he's rapping over a serious beat and then he's just rapping it on playfully. And it's like, are you ever serious? Like everything doesn't need to be so goofy or you're a class clown. So that's what I would do. You ready with T with Tam?
Let's go.
'Cause I'm about to pass out.
Yeah, we're about to do it quick.
All right.
Okay. The first thing I want to discuss for T with Tam is 50 Cent's viral take about why he will not be releasing any new rap music. Let's hear it.
Where is it?
It's the bottom one.
This one?
Yep.
Only giving us music as themes and intro.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be in the way. See, look, hip hop culture is connected to youth culture. You're not supposed to be the hottest in nothing at 60. Fuck that, man. You still do your shit. Like you still sing and there's love music. It don't never.
But you never felt like you still have one more album in you.
No, I still got love for music. I'm never gonna lose that. I'm always want to do something. And those are like entries. Look, this is me putting a little piece or tab something in there for them to hear. Then I still do it. Then I still got it.
But you ain't giving us.
I don't need it.
I can't come. I know
It's
you want
about
that
music,
right
it's not
now.
about me.
Put the niggas out and I do the shit from 03. Fuck them up right now. Right now.
Do you have
We go
any
international.
unreleased albums? 50? You got any albums you recorded you just don't want us to hear?
Yeah, I got music out in.
That's good.
Albums worth of.
If it doesn't sell, you keep it to your motherfucking self. Right? I'm gonna tell you this was a personal album. I made this for this and that. And why do I hear it?
We want that sometimes.
No, man, you just.
Yo, you were the king of marketing and promotion, but sometimes we want to know.
Promotions for something. If you want to do it, but tie it to something and just let it go.
So in a paid in full movie.
Yeah.
All right. That
Yes.
was a hot take. I enjoyed that. That was funny. I agree. I don't really like to see boxers box past their prime. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should know when to say when.
Right.
You know, so that just go perform all the old hits.
Yes.
You know, give us that. If you still love making music, you can make it, but to be releasing it and pushing it and promoting it and trying to get people to listen to your new album at 50 years old, 60 years old is crazy.
And I loved his point of that. It's not, people love to make the little idiom like, oh, rap is a young man's sport. It's not that it's a young man's sport. It's a young person's entertainment. So you're trying to appeal to people that are 15 to 25. And once you age out of that, the stuff you talk about, it's going to be more repetitive. It's going to seem more weird. It's going to seem more detached. Future is the only person that's able to survive that. And even he is starting to get those Morgan Freeman allegations. Like, they're tired of it. He the old man in the club, this and that. Future, when you going to grow up, when you're going to. So it's not even about you can't make the same type of music. It's just people don't want to hear it from you anymore. So you could go get a new artist. Dejon's point. Sign a new artist, give them the same music you was going to put out if it's that good. Otherwise, keep it to yourself.
What say you, Kyle?
Yeah, I was thinking about like that, and you said Future, like who is the oldest, most relevant rapper, and yeah, Future, and then then you go immediately to like Drake, which is crazy, being about 40 years old. So it is interesting to see who's able to reinvent themselves too, and who has that timeless sound. Does Drake have a timeless sound, or does he keep reinventing himself? I think Kanye is kind of in that category too.
Yeah.
When he does drop, he still can drop some shit that people listen to, but is it hitting that major? That sometimes low key,
And Kanye is more, I think he's a more cult fan base type of person where he has that couple million people that are going to listen to everything Kanye. But does it crack the mainstream anymore? Not really. Even when he was with the Kardashians, it was like niched out where we're going to rent this stadium, we're going to play it in here, but I'm not getting the same radio play I used to get. I'm not getting the same MTV, BET looks, because all that shit has changed now too.
His fan base is so massive that it's an actual market.
Yeah, it's smart, and they're aging up with him, so they're getting old. They can buy more stuff. That was 50's point. His fan base is now running the world, so he's able to do a lot of different things. Second thing thing for Tea with Tam is Little Kim is going to celebrate her iconic hardcore album with One Night in Brooklyn with the orchestra. You can scroll up a little bit. She looks good. Right there.
Go.
I'm excited for this. If she was going to do at least like one Brooklyn, one LA, I would definitely go to the LA one. But I'm excited for Lil' Kim. I hope that she gets some premium styling for this event, because I don't want this to be the celebration of one of her best bodies of work and she's up there looking not her best version of Lil' Kim.
Right. Yeah. We need Misa Hilton to come back and style her.
I say no.
You don't want Misa Hilton?
Hell no. She gonna have our girl up there draped down in MCM, and I don't want to see that. She's gonna have her in leftover Mary J. Blige boots, furs. I don't want to see it. I want somebody young. Like Colin Carter had you looking beautiful when you did the tour stop with Cardi B when you popped out.
Okay.
Get somebody young. Get Colin Carter. Get Law Roach. Get Timothy Luke. Get somebody that's working with the young girls.
I was thinking something more cost effective. Misa
Cost effective is crazy.
No.
I am happy Kim is doing this concert. Hardcore changed hip hop. I feel like that album paved the way. Is the blueprint for all female rap artists now. That album and her Notorious K.I.M. album.
Yes.
Notorious K.I.M. introduced like the pop element to female rappers, and hardcore introduced the whole porn, female gangster rap, sexual rap from ladies, and iconic. Iconic. I do wish it was at a more marquee venue. I understand King's Theater is a nice size venue, but I do wish it was still like Barclays or even Apollo or something that just like was more synonymous with New York hip hop. I'm looking forward to special guests. Hopefully she could pull some strings and get Jay-Z there to perform Big Mama Thing. I would love to see her and Mary. I haven't seen them together in a very long time. I would love to see her bring Mary out. C's is going to be there. G Mafia remaining members are going to be there. Looking forward to watching this. Hopefully it's live streamed somewhere.
Yep.
She is going on tour with the Pussycat Dolls next month. So I'm thinking that's why she didn't turn this into a tour. Maybe she has like some sort of contractual obligation where she can't tour right now. But it's cool to see the concert. Hopefully it streams somewhere. What else we got?
Okay. I have that the power has been out. You scroll up. Past them. We'll talk about that next week. One more. This with the stove. People of Gary, Indiana have been suffering, and we can listen to this lady.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And I'm still in the dark. I know a lot of people don't like to hear me curse, but things just keep getting worse and worse. We are now under a boil advisory. I was informed by someone at the sanitation district that the longer we don't have power, the less they're going to be able to basically filter and clean the water. So we need to boil everything on the stove with no power. Thanks, Aja, and I'm still
So they've been without power and basic city services for 9 days.
Why?
It's getting so bad because they lived in fucked up ass Gary, Indiana. Shout out to your politicians. This is what happens when you live in a place that is poor and not affluent and mostly black. These issues can go on and on and on, and there's nobody's auntie, uncle that works at the city, that their uncle is a governor or whatever, and they're not going to intercede on your behalf. You guys are just fucked, just like the people of Flint didn't have water for years and years. So you're in Gary, Indiana, the home of the Jacksons.
Right.
And y'all are screwed. So much so that influencers, Keith Lee, other celebrities are coming in. They're going to offer city serve. They're going to do giveaways and different things. They're on their way now to try to be a band-aid on the situation. But at the end of the day, this is the government's issue.
Correct. Hopefully they get these people power back on and whatnot. Can the Jacksons do something? I would like to see the Jacksons.
They did get the highest grossing movie ever off their Gary, Indiana story.
The highest grossing biopic ever. Spend some of that Jackson money, that movie money, on these people. Can't they buy them like generators?
It's not really about that, because that would be a Band-Aid fix. It's use some of that money to campaign against the current incumbents for your city and state and get all of them fired because they're not doing their job. Their job is supposed to be a servant of the people, and they're not serving you right now because they're in their houses. I bet you they're fine.
That's
I bet you they don't live in your neighborhood. So this is not impacting them. They're watching that shit on social media like a TV show, and they'll get to it later when they get to work. No, put the pressure on them. Everybody that's current elected official in that city and state should no longer have a job come the next go round of votes.
It costs money to get somebody fired?
Yes, because elections cost money. It's not free.
Janet Jackson can't just go live on Instagram or tweet something?
she could do that as well.
Pop that titty out.
Pop it
pay
out.
attention. Yeah.
Do a city hall out there and get these people out of
Press
office.
conference. Yeah.
Okay, and our last story for Tea with Tam, I thought Dejon might like this. We have a young woman who is Nigerian. She's all the way at the bottom. She's the one up from the last thing. Adana Duri. Mm-hmm. She's saying that TDE executive told her that she was too dark to sign and she's gone viral. She has over 1 million followers on Instagram. The music sounds very good. I don't understand what the too dark is because they got a lot of dark people over there. Maybe they just didn't like our girl, but the music is hitting and the social media presence is there. So I don't know.
Fucked up. Colorism in the industry. I mean, we just got done talking about Little Kim.
Yep.
Colorism in the industry is disgusting. Black is beautiful in all shades. Dark-skinned women are just as beautiful as any other version of women. Not that I'm into you guys, but yeah, I think that's disgusting. I definitely believe it. It could be like, okay, as far as the new girl we're looking to sign, we don't want to sign another dark-skinned girl.
Okay.
We're looking to sign a light-skinned girl now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Because they got Doechii, Alameda, SZA.
And that's still colorism.
But even that is just so destructive because it's like, what are we trying to say?
Yeah,
Like,
we're a
why
black
does it
music
have to be-
collective.
Yeah, why does
it
the
have to be
skin
diverse?
tone pertinent to them? Are they talented or not?
It'd be like that. Okay, and then my final.
And she wasn't a bad looking girl.
No, she
either.
wasn't. She was cute, and she's gonna bring the Nigerians out.
Yeah, so she's still attractive. Not to me, but she's still attractive. You get. I'm assuming she. Kyle, was she? You need to see her again. Was she cool looking?
I mean, I got a girl, but like my girl actually, I think my girl knows her though.
Okay,
She's crazy
cute.
about it, so I definitely have heard about her. But no, she's really talented. I'm gonna say she's super talented.
Yes.
And does like a lot of social media stuff. So I think it was just. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. What is the actual word that came out? Like they said it was a statement. This is like what she said
she
to
put
her.
it on her video.
A&R at TD said I was too dark to sign. This is what she posted.
Yeah, and it has a ton of comments on the video from people saying, why would that be the case when they have SZA Doechii, to why would a person lie about this and post it on social media? So do with this information what you will. My
Name
final
drop the executives, too.
that's what people are saying too. For my closing statement, this came from Whack 100. He said, I never fought myself. I always entertain my evil. And I felt like that would hit home with you, Dejon. Fellow Aries.
I have to be excused.
Okay, guys.
No. Go ahead. I'm going to the restroom.
My bad.
Okay, we don't have to. That's it for Tea with Tam. Dejon is out. We're leaving the stream. Kyle, is there anything you would like to say?
Hey, check me out. Keep tuning in to my stream. I've been streaming every day for like 450 days. I appreciate you guys having me here. I know. I got to figure out this thing where it's not just me getting attention by doing fucked up shit. So
Yes,
that's. I know I'm more than that, but that also is kind of a part of me. So it's one of those things. It's like. No Jumper's crazy because I get to be myself there, but to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying?
But also, Kyle, what do you want your internet legacy to be? When you're no longer with us, I don't know if you have children
I
or
just want to make
anything.
people laugh, to be honest.
Okay, so you want to make people laugh. Do you want them to be laughing with you, Kyle, at you, or you don't care?
I don't care that much.
Okay.
But what I am noticing with this is that people get really weird. And that's what I didn't expect with this. And so... I don't know, it's weird. It's like you do good, they call you boring. If you do too much, you're crazy, you're autistic, whatever the fuck. And it's just like, so you can't really win. So it's not really what I signed up for. I just always wanted to like, just make some money in this and make people laugh. And do I really care what people say? No, but I care more what they say about like everybody else. Because once they can't get to you, then they start attacking everything else.
Oh, your family,
whatever.
your
I don't even
that?
want to give people the idea, but yeah, family, friends, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like it makes you kind of like have to move differently now, because then it's like I could take it, make fun of me, but then they start doing weird shit, doxing and all this shit. When it's like this is not, and they go, "Oh, you signed up for this." It's like, no, this is not what I signed up for. I wanted to just, but you should know that that's what comes with it. So. That was a long answer to say. Just keep fucking with me. I'm going to keep continuing regardless. And I'm going to try to just be better than my last time if I can. And if I fuck up again, don't judge me. I'm human just like you.
Yes.
And another thing, I'm not trying to drag it, but we got a little... I don't like how they can say anything about you. Because they can see, you give them... they know what you look like, but there are these anonymous people online that can just say anything. You can't even say anything... back to you, and then it's just
that's why the chat, you got to kind of ignore it, and you have to just accept the love and the hate, wish them death. That's what I do, because there's no combating that. And also part of the reason why I was asking you the whole thing, do you want them to be laughing with you or at you? Because I understand when you are on these screens, you get magnified in a certain way.
Yeah,
and it's not you
real.
as the person anymore. It's you, how they see you and they perceive you.
That's true.
And just like all those bots, you can't see their face, they all can see our face. So we can be out now living our regular life with our friends, family, loved ones, and people think they could come up and do some cake throwing type shit or try to challenge you because they want to go viral too, or because they want to do something. So it's like when you paint yourself in a certain light, it's like, damn, now people feel like they could be on that time with you. And I never want that to happen to me. I never wanted to I'm a girl, like I have a hoochie outfit. I never wanted to wear some shit that's too crazy up there so then they can put me in the bucket with the other bitches that's up there.
Got you.
Or come out in public and try to be freaky or say some shit to me or try to touch me, God forbid.
Right.
So it's like you have to find your own line with that fan base because it's not all good. It's like a very, very small percentage of good and mostly bad, mostly hate watching, mostly negativity. So you don't want that same shit to be attracted to you in real life.
No, that's definitely real, and that's what I'm figuring out because it's one of those things where you think you know until you, and it's like, wow, my dad texts me, So you're right, and I guess it's kind of like why I just lie sometimes too. But I also would like to just be feared. I'd rather be feared than liked. Okay. So if someone thinks I'm crazy, they don't want to fuck with me because they think I'm going to do something crazy. I'd rather have that than like, oh, this is somebody we can fuck with. So that's how I mostly like to be remembered: feared, funny, and financially fine.
All right.
Okay.
Shout out to Kyle. Applause.
Yes, I want to apologize for my behavior today. It was extremely unprofessional for me to show up to work hungover.
You threw up in the bathroom?
I threw up in the sink in the hallway. Then I went to the restroom and threw up in that sink as well. But I'm throwing up water. Okay. Like it's coming out just clear. I'm literally just vomiting water like I was in the car. Thank you for the boom mic. I'm literally just throwing up water like I was in the car. I don't know what I can do. I guess we can end it with this. What's the most hungover you've ever been, Kyle?
Probably the first time I ever drank when I was like 18 or whatever, because you just go to it. But yeah, it's too many days to count. But one thing I wasn't hungover after this last time, or after this shit had no jumper, because Henny doesn't make you hungover.
Okay.
Oh, I don't drink dark liquor. I drank some tequila and I drank IPAs, like I was telling you.
But probably the first time though, it was like because you're experiencing it for the first time, you don't know what it is. You're calling your friends, they're like, "Oh, it's a hangover." You're like, "What's that?" You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember my first hangover. I remember some bad ones though. But this is the longest hangover I've ever had.
Oh, shit.
It's so late in the day.
Oh, I feel that.
Normally the hangover is done by like 12, 1 at the latest. And again, why am I vomiting water? So could you check the chat real quick? What are some remedies for
What's your favorite hangover food? What's your go-to?
My favorite hangover, something greasy.
McDonald's breakfast?
McDonald's breakfast is good, no pork, so it's basically just a grilled cheese.
I feel that. Damn, that's tough.
Yeah, like something greasy, like a pastrami sandwich.
Okay.
With some fries.
So something with bread, something with
bread,
carbs.
Potatoes. Yeah. What about you guys?
Me.
Oh yes.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I'll sit back down.
Me, I don't love a hangover. That's why I don't like to drink. I have been hungover before, not a vibe. So I probably would go with like bread, a lot of chips, French toast, waffles, something like to soak it up.
I have a slice of Cane's bread in the car. I threw up all over the case. So maybe not. I won't eat that.
They got the little holes in it too for the ventilation. Yeah.
But again, it's over just water. Like it's literally water. I don't know what to do. How do you stop vomiting when you're having a hangover?
Smoke a blunt. Smoke a joint.
I need to smoke weed to stop vomiting.
It helps with the hangover.
Okay. Yeah. Or as my dad would say, you got to bite the dog that bits you and start drinking again.
That's another thing too. That's a great idea.
I got to start drinking again.
Yeah.
Because I drank ginger ale, that boom. Came right up. All right, well, again, I apologize for being so hungover, but I feel like it was still a decent episode. Yep. And it was on brand because you're a raging alcoholic.
A raging alcoholic is crazy.
I was pretending to be contact.
Slander.
That's what I'm talking about, Kyle. You got to clean up that public image.
At the very end, you're a raging alcoholic.
Yeah.
In short.
A perfect summary. All right. Salute to everybody who tapped in. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Kyle. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming, Kyle.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys.
You come back anytime. This was dope.
Yeah.
Dope podcaster. We'll see you guys on Wednesday with a very special guest.
I think I got a ticket. I forgot to feed the meter.